tap Ira to roll stuff on your character sheet. Just scroll your mouse over something, and you'll see a little red D20 symbol. Click that.
Yeah,
That's how you roll stuff.
Caro, yours
Also,
rolls
is-
just fine.
Awesome. So yeah, me and Nubs are just gonna take over, take turns with shenanigan
Sure.
since
yeah,
your
no
laptop's being weird.
No problem. You guys take your time. Everything is going to be just fine. Remember, technology is the hardest part of D&D. And with that, we're live. See, I told you I was going to do it. It's just become too much fun. All right, Carol, mute yourself. Good luck.
Still don't understand how to roll.
Okay, well, I'll definitely get there to you, and we'll definitely get that going. How's it going, everybody? My name is Berserkus, kinda, and it's wonderful to see you again on this lovely, lovely, super hot, and in the UK, pretty chilly, July day. So, welcome back to Vereldium. We're on our 39th episode. Thank you very, very much for the subs, Rose and Lord Geyser. As you all may or may not know, we are 11 away from our 50th episode, which is a year's worth of episodes. Oh my god. But we also have two new players today. We have the goddess Ainra and Taff, who are going to be joining us today. Two brand new players, and they're two brand new viewers, watchers. Thank you very much for Black Irish 19 being the best word of mouth, and also one of our best players. So, this is an ongoing 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign. This is mostly homebrew, so a lot of the stuff that you're going to see today, we've made up. I suppose that's all TTRPGs, but you know what I mean. A lot of this stuff and the items are just all made up and super unbalanced, but you know what? They are really fun, so we're just going to go with it. And a lot of it is also probably going to be really weird and not with the rules, and I don't care. Everybody else seems to have a really fun time with it, and that's all that really matters when you're playing the game. So this is a rule of cool kind of game, and I am all for it. So one of those things that makes this game a little bit special is the inspiration, and inspiration in this game is tarot cards. There are 4 ways that our players can use their inspiration. They can either turn it in and re-roll any dice whatsoever. They can gift it to another player, and they can reroll any dice. They can force myself or the Ravenous, who are going to be playing our monsters tonight, that will provide the challenges for our player characters to overcome, to reroll anything that they just rolled. Or they can tempt fate. They tell me to flip the card up, and whatever concept is on the other side of this card that I can't see because it's behind my head. See, this is my eyeballs. Whatever concept is on the other side of this card is going to affect the game at some point during the session. So therefore, there's some things that are very, very good, some things that are very, very bad. Now with that, I'm going to do just a quick recap. In our last session, the players decided that they were going to go and try to find the ruby dragon Hzemfaxi, who was known to be inside of a mansion. This mansion had windows that were covered and opaque. As they went to this mansion, they knew that their vampirous friend, who was the Quirky Butcher, was unfortunately unable to leave from the basement because of a curse. The curse should have been lifted because her master was killed, or so she thinks. As you enter, you meet up with a woman dressed in all peacock feathers named Oriana. As she leads you in, and you decide, I'm going to go exploring. As you explore, you eventually find the dining room where you were on the menu. A harrowing fight between you and the vampire spawn that were waiting for you. 4 of the 5 were felled and killed, but 1 escaped. And that is where we left our adventurers in the last session. Joining us today, we have Black Irish 19. We have Rose Kai Kai, Lord Geyser, the Goddess Ainra, and Taff. And I'd like to like for our players to introduce themselves, please. Black Irish 19, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and Maresh?
Hello, my friends. I am Black Irish 19 here on Twitch, and this is Maresh, the Water Genasi sorcerer and also now potential sky pirate, as we have finally finished building our wonderful airship.
Woo! Airship. That's the sound it makes. No, it doesn't. But I had nothing else to cheer you on with. Always great having you back here, man. Thank you very, very much. Rose Kai, would you please be so kind as to introduce yourself in Onebera?
Yes, my name is Rose Kai here on Twitch as well. I am also a streamer. In fact, today is my Twitch anniversary. I've been streaming for a year, so I was earlier streaming a stream of some Pillars of Eternity because Critical Role is amazing. But I am Onebera, the female Furbog Ranger, who was a part of society and nobility and decided to choose to go more the ranger and adventurer. So she gave up her life in nobility, told her parents that no, I do not want to do the arranged marriage, and went off on her own.
It's always great having you here. And also, too, as one of our giveaway members, our first couple giveaways were tangible items such as games and books. And one of the other ones, which just recently wrapped up, was your own commissioned artwork, which you can currently see as her token. Here in Onebera was done by Loki Industries. If you see him on Twitter, LOKI Industries at Twitter. That's nope. But that's sort of how it was supposed to be. Lord Geyser 21, would you please introduce yourself and your necromancer, Halvis?
Hi, everybody. I'm Lord Geyser 21. But here, Halvis is my name, and creating the undead
is my game.
My game.
I thought we were making that a thing. I forgot to put a memo out.
I'm sporting a very stylish and now in season skeletal left arm, inset with gems and carved with runes. I am the halfling necromancer of the Vanguard.
Yes, you are. And new players today, and also because you are new players, you will be getting your own inspiration card. So both Taff and the goddess Ainra get their own inspiration card, so you all get one. You may click the spot on your D&D Beyond character page that says inspiration when you see a sun appear. That is your little marker that you have one. So, the goddess Ainra, would you please introduce yourself and Elwyn Amdirthur?
Yes, so I am the goddess Ainra. I am not currently on Twitch, but I am happy to play, and this is Elwyn. She's a female elegant ranger. She's a noble born, but it's an old family, and it's down to her to preserve the family name. So she is on a quest to find her purpose in life.
Nice. And Taff, joining us all the way from across the pond. Would you please introduce yourself?
So, I'm Taff. My guy's he's a Minotaur. I decided to go for the brawl of it all, so I'm the muscle of the group. I have a Twitch channel, but don't get many viewers, mainly one. But yeah, that's it.
Well, welcome. And both of you all get a card of inspiration to start off. And this is a community game as well, so if you would like to play with us in either playing as the PCs or playing as the monsters that try to kill them, you can join us right up here. The link is right at the top. This is also where you're going to find all of our free content, our wonderful, wonderful community, and our slew of cool things to do. You're also going to notice that there's another giveaway that we've started. I can't tell you exactly what we're going to be giving away just yet, but it is a prize that we will be sending out to you. So, as you all are on the expedition, your Bugbear Brigade, who is sent down to Micel's Dalo in the Underdark, in order to find reinforcements, because their numbers were dwindled after unpoisoning the water supply. You went down with 3 of yours, and unfortunately they suffered 6 casualties in the way down. So 27 of your original 50 now remain. However, they were able to make their way down and were able to find Dox. Dox is able to provide 33 new fresh souls. So, for 100 gold a pop, which was approved in the Discord, you now have 60 total Bugbear Brigaders. Your mercenary group is now better than they were before. You also rolled a natural 20 in one of those rolls, which allows for one of your mercenaries to become a hero. That allows for an instant success in one of the missions. So all that you have to do when you provide a send is you say, I want the hero to lead. That means your first attempt is an instant success. There's always 3 attempts. They must make 3 successes. So think of it like the game of Risk. You're sending your armies, and if they keep rolling below 9, a 9 or below, it means they lose some more mercenaries. So this time, they lost a few, but gained much more. As you are on top of the expedition, your ship still circling around the northeastern sector, you start seeing in the far distance what appears to be that same orc encampment. Now that you have a bird's eye view, you can see that a lot of the thatching on the roof is extremely thin. That a lot of the orcs that are there are simply laying on simple cots, weapons strewn about very haphazardly, except for one of them. One of them appears to be very, very well put together, and that one looks much more dangerous than all the rest. This will give you a little bit more intel if you decide to attack the orc encampment. As you all are still crossing above, you notice that the fires that have been raging around Felden's berth since you left are now simply smoldering. There are cinders, and there are no longer the sound of any screams. But what you do notice is you notice that there are those who are traveling through the waters. And now when you land, and when you see the church, which has now become your stronghold, the church is now brimming with new refugees. Your total refugee count is 130. You have more than doubled the amount of people that are inside that church looking for respite. While you are still on the expedition, is there anything that you wish to do while still on your airship? And I'll open this up to the party.
Marish will go down to the bunk area and just carve his name over one of the beds, claim a spot for himself.
Okay. You start to carve your name in there, and as you start to carve, I need for you to roll me an Arcana check.
Oh.
Okay. As you're looking at the very inside of that wall, you notice that all of the wood that is surrounding this entire boat, every wall, every ballast, every joist, every plank, is imbued with many, many runes. You think that if you did that, that you may interrupt some of that magic.
Never mind then. I'll just get a sign eventually.
Okay. I'll say that you have a craftsman. They can easily just put a sign up. So it's just like Maresh's bed. They even put some glue on the back of it, so it's just...
Yes.
Okay. You now have your own bed. Is there anything else you all wish to do while you're on the ship?
Set up. Tough sets up camp.
You're going to set up camp on the ship?
My own living quarters, maybe. Why not?
Okay. There are plenty of living quarters available for you, so it is definitely not difficult. You're able to find a good amount of beds and a good amount of hammocks for you to curl up in. There's also a brig that's currently empty, if that floats your fancy.
Yeah, I'll go to the brig. Don't want to break the bed, you know.
Okay.
I'm going to have the one identified that we found.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Which wand is that?
Believe we found it at the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Was that not it?
How did I describe it?
It just,
When Kellen looked at it, it was, how was it put? Kind of like a blur.
Ah, yes. Okay. That one is a wand of blur. That was supposed to be kind of just a play on words and just a joke for Kellen, but he's just like, okay. Just let it go.
he didn't catch it.
I had that all set up too. It has 5 charges.
Nice.
And I have a question about the tome. Do we know if Kellen has read it yet?
No.
And it was in Draconic, was it
No.
not?
It was not in any language that you could perceive until you opened the book. Once you open the book, the letters and the letters that were scattered about seemed to form, and then you were able to read in whatever language is your native language.
Okay.
So he didn't read it yet, so he has no claim on it. It takes 2 days.
We'll hold on that for right now.
Okay. Is there anything else you all would like to have done?
I too claim a bunk.
You absolutely can. They put a nice sign on it and put a big sticky piece of tape and this one is in prettier lettering though. Looks like they took a little bit more time with this.
I appreciate it.
I think Onebera will probably go down also to the brig, as being a furbog, fairly tall. So.
Okay. As you both go down to the brig, you notice that the door to the Bulgine Globe is open.
I am going to investigate that.
I will join her.
Okay. As you all head inside, you all notice that the simulacrum of Dominic Felden is currently around it. And he's not touching it, but is just kind of getting close to it, almost like he looks like he's warming his hands up around the glowing and oscillating orb.
I ask him, what's up?
Ah! Oh, God. Everything's fine. I'm just charging this thing up a little bit, you know, topping it off. How are you? How's everything?
All is well. Just believe we're going to go back to the mansion today.
Oh, great. Well, we have a fireball or two ready, you know, if you want. So, yeah, just send up the word and we'll... Yep. As he does that, you watch as what looks to be almost a piece of clay falls off the side of his neck.
I inquire about the clay.
He said, yeah, it's just a natural part about being unnatural. The magic that I use to keep this thing going kind of saps mine. So I'm probably going to disappear soon. But it's perfectly fine because the actual Dominic Felden will be here and he'll help out soon. I'm not exactly sure where he went, but I know where I would go, and that was probably to get some help.
See. Thank you.
My spidey sense is just going off big time. I want to do an insight check.
Go ahead.
Taff is cowering behind the door.
Oh, wow. Natural one.
He said what he said and nothing else.
Yep. Pretty
As
much.
you're watching the current charge that he appears to be giving, oh crap, Marish, you get an inspiration card because you gave yourself one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed that. You charge, or you've seen Alf-Laden stones before. Bless you. You've seen our Alf-Laden stones before, and you've charged them before just by sitting and channeling that sort of energy through them for a long time. It took ages for you to get one that was just the size of a golf ball. You can't imagine how long it would take to charge the one the size of this. So he has to be sabotaging the ship. You should probably kill him. Are you saying something, or does your mic muted? Is that murder?
No, I just...
Murder, I hear? Are you going to murder? You can murder. Do you want to murder?
I want to murder.
I feel like I pressured you into that.
I actually think I want to actually cast Arg. Ah! On him.
What?
Let me bring that up. Oh, that's not what I meant.
Wait, you break...
That.
What the f*** is this? What is this spell? Point to another... Shout that... You're just screaming.
He's just screaming, but he also cannot do any more verbal
What the
part
spell
of the spell.
is this?
This is homebrew.
Okay. Naturally unable to cast any spells that require a verbal component. Any creature able to hear it within 10 feet of is also deafened. Okay. It's wisdom. Crap. Oh,
Time to go fight.
I have his character sheet in quick saved on my phone. Hang on. Okay.
And Horsenio said in the chat that I think it's a victory spell.
Oh, that makes total sense. That does sound like something you would do. How did I not remember that?
As I choke on my orange juice.
Okay, he's got a +7. He fails. So
Oof.
you just hear him, ah! And he's just screaming as loud as all get out. You're holding your ears. Both you and Minday is just, your ears are burning. And he just continues to scream. Go ahead and roll me a perception check. Okay. You look, because now your ears are like bleeding, but you're looking at the large ball, and you can clearly see now that there was a light in it before, a dim glow, and now the glow is starting to fade. Also, everybody on the ship heard what just happened.
Yeah, hearing all that screaming, Maresh will rush down into the room.
Okay. You're watching the very damaged simulacrum of Dominic Felden holding his hands over the ball and just screaming.
What's going on?
It looked like he was trying to sabotage the simulacrum.
She casted a spell to make him scream.
Taff wakes up from his slumber to the scream.
Okay, you wake up and you can clearly see everybody through the bars, all just looking at this simulacrum, screaming his bloody head off around this large meter diameter globe.
Do you want me to charge at him?
It's unnecessary. I'll pull out some rope from my pack and tie him up, restrain his hands.
You just hear him, no, stop! And he's
Sorry
screaming
about
at everything.
this.
Yeah, it's only lasts for a round, so
Okay, 6 seconds of that, and then it's all over.
yeah.
And he's like, I was just charging the ball.
Investigate.
Okay.
Again.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check, please. To do that, just click the number next to investigation,
Mhm.
and it should pop up automatically.
The 2.
Mhm.
Never mind.
Oh, did it come up for you?
Yes, it came up, but it's not in the chat. I got a 2, so I'm...
Okay. Also, make sure that you disable your dice rolling in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
This way, the VTT will pick that up. Okay. So with that, you're looking at the large gold rings that are surrounding all of the bull giant globe. 2 of them have spells already cast within them. 1 of them doesn't. You don't know what happened.
You said you were charging the globe, Dominic. What spell was it?
It wasn't a spell. I was just channeling the magic. You have to do that to these things. Otherwise, we need to go down and find a Veritas device, and I don't have one.
All right, I'll unbind his hands.
Okay, his hands come up, and as that happens, he loses the tip of his pinky.
Oh, Jesus.
It just
Oof.
kind of sloughs off and turns to clay. He goes, "Oh, it's my favorite pinky."
Favorite pinky?
Sorry about that.
Well, out of the 2, and he's got like one of them straight up, and the other one's just bent out.
Oh no.
Should we call the main Dominic?
Good.
Reach out to him?
I forget. Does the orb of true seeing let us talk to them or just see them?
Only see them. It's
That's
a
what I thought.
scrying spell, but it gives you true sight.
Right. Well, I think we should trust him for now. Dominic's been good to us, and this is his simulacrum.
Guys, I'm not trying to do anything bad here. I'm just charging the thing up. And pouts his lip.
All right.
Very well.
Thank you. Can I go back to it now, please?
Yes, go ahead. Sorry about this again.
And he puts his hands over it. As that happens, the globe does seem to glow just a little bit more.
Taff seems worried.
Roll me an insight check.
Tough.
insight.
Okay. You've seen channeling before. This is channeling. He's just channeling.
Okay. Lets him continue.
As the rest of you are down there, you hear coming in over a horn that is used to communicate between floors. Or between decks, I'm sorry. Can you guys get your asses up here, please? Over. She even like coughs into the horn just so that she knows that it's actually over. As Piney, your captain, tells you to get back upstairs.
Come on, you guys. Let's go.
Taff goes back to sleep.
I go upstairs.
I head up back.
Okay, so as everybody except for Taff goes upstairs, you all are looking out over the very front, and you're noticing that the damage that was done to the blue dragon is now starting to look mended. So the blue dragon may become a threat in the next few days. For now, it looks like he's still pretty injured. But you can start seeing him pacing around at the top of the spire from the center of the buildings.
Well, that's a problem. Right. Shall we head down and talk to the general?
Sure.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea to start. See how things are going.
Elwyn, be a dear and go get Taff. That lazy bull.
All right. I go downstairs to wake up Taff.
Okay.
Taff screams.
Without the influence of a spell.
I don't sleep very heavily.
We're going down to talk to the general about the dragon.
Okay, I'll come with you.
Okay. As Piney brings you all in for a soft landing, you're again brought to a gangplank and brought to the northern section where you now have the church's little islet and the islet to the northeast for your own. The newly reinforced Bugbear Brigade is there waiting for you with Tazahazar and the rest of his Dragonborn mercenaries. As you all sit and listen to what is about to happen next, your bugbears come up and they say, "We have many. We now have more. And we have been through the hills and back. We are ready. This is 100 gold worth spending. We will keep all the loot, but we will help you with your fight. Where would you send us next? To liberate the dwarves? To stymie some of the civic buildings? Or to try to capture another islet? Or something else?"
I think we should expand our land. What say the rest of you?
Didn't we want to send them to the druid school to try to help supply some more food? Not just the tree I gifted them?
You do have less of a concern with food because of the giving tree that was sprouted. So food is less of a concern, but it is still scarce now that there are even more mouths to feed.
Yeah, I believe that would be. Have them take care of that.
I think we should free the dwarfs.
The dwarves. I don't know if I've established that conflict yet. Are we... What do you know?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. That's always a good idea. Freeing the dwarves first, great plan. I don't remember if I told you about that yet.
You just did. The bugbear just did.
No, this is Biz talking because I only have a certain amount of things prepared right now.
No, Biz has not told us about that yet.
Okay, well, it's not here just yet.
Oh.
But you're getting there. Somebody's reading the strategy guide before playing the first disc of the game.
No, I believe the bugbear should go in, as Maresh had suggested, reclaim more land.
Okay. There's the option to reclaim more land, to be able to annex the civic buildings, of which one of them is their government building, which is to the southeast, or sorry, southwest, or to try and capture another islet. You can only pick one of the three.
I think capture another island.
Same.
Let's capture another island with the bugbears.
Okay, that's
Same.
majority. Understood. In which case, they prepare, they equip themselves, they arm themselves, they eat hearty, and they set off. They're all headed towards the southwestern islet. Actually, you know what? I'm going to allow you to choose. Which islet should they go for? The only rule is it must connect to an islet that you currently have under your control. I will currently mark the ones under your control with red. You're not with blue, because all good guys are always blue. In like every Command and Conquer game, they're always blue. You notice that?
Yes.
What's up with that? Doesn't make any sense.
Interesting.
Those islets you control. You can try and capture any other islet. The only one you cannot capture is the one with the obelisk within.
What's on this one?
That is a single civic building, an inn, and 3 homes.
What about this one up here?
That one up there is 2 destroyed windmills, a bridge, and 20 homes.
I think we should go for that one. A lot more space.
This one?
That one is sort of like a full New York City block. That one's going to be a lot heavier resistance. So there's the potential of losing a lot of your mercenaries in this one.
I'll go with Maressa's. Yeah, this one.
Yep.
Okay.
That one.
Going for the houses and the windmills. Got it. All right. In which case, the next mission will be me putting the map back to where it was because I used the wrong click. The mission is this islet. Okay. The bugbears equip themselves and head off and all that other cool exposition I said earlier. So, with that, Sergeant Onebera comes over to the rest of you. She sits down, and as she sits with you, she looks exhausted. You can see that her fingers and fingertips are very raw and very red. It looks like she's been firing arrows all day. You can see that those who are with her also look the exact same. Their quivers and their bolt boxes are empty. And as they look towards the rest of you, they say, I just don't know how we're going to be able to keep them off. Those dragons come by, and thank God for your ship, but there's only so many arrows and only so many things we can throw. Eventually, we're going to need to take the fight to them.
Offer them some medical care for their fingers and the damages.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a medicine check, please. Okay. So as you you know that there's a few herbs, and you know that there's a few tinctures that you're able to make very easily with only a few ingredients and some water. And since all of the water here is considered holy water, you're able to get them to be just a little bit more efficable. It's more of a salve than anything that could like heal damage, but it definitely soothes the ache. And they're very, very grateful for it. You notice that a couple of them were intimidated when you first came in, but as you become a little bit more inundated with the rest of them, they seem to take a bigger liking to you. And they also, you notice that a few of those who are of the cloth, those who are both cleric and paladin that are in here, they tap you on the shoulder and they say, you know, we have many friends, and one of whom, big Loxodon, very lovely, named Vex, or named Vez, sorry. Very, very sweet guy. I wish he was here. He had a great bit of things that he could give to you. And they point over towards a rack. It would not fit any of them by any stretch of the imagination, but it would fit you. A full plate mail set, if you choose to take it.
Takes the plate mail set and thanks them for the generosity.
Okay. They say, oh, no, just to borrow. We think Vez is going to come back soon, but we need all the help we can get.
Thanks them anyway.
Okay. So, if you wish, you may equip a plate mail set for yourself. This is only for the sessions that you were in Felden's birth. Otherwise, when Vez shows up, you may want it back. You can see that is clearly made for Loxodon's body. Loxodon being Elephant Man. Not Elephant Man like the guy from the early 40s. You know what I mean. Okay. So with that, Onebera rubs her hands once again, the ointment soothing that wound. And she says, the demons are relentless. The devils are constant. I don't know what they have or who they have to summon them or who has that much magic. But it's becoming a real problem. I am running out of fingers to be able to kill them all.
We understand the situation is dire. We're working towards a solution. If you could just hold them off for a little longer.
That's fine. There's only one place and one place only that's nearby that they could possibly get that much magic. Do you remember the Elf-laden ruins, the ones that were to the south? That was my charge. That was what I was supposed to protect and what my expeditions were supposed to go to before all of this. I think they're using it. If you can send your people back down there, I think that we may be able to stymie or stop them from summoning so many. I leave this up to you. Obviously, you are warriors with your own choices. And I know that you are searching for the Ruby Dragon. And trust me, a Ruby Dragon on our side would turn the tide in minutes. But take your time. Please, take your time. Is there a way that I can help you? You seem to be in the midst of many fights.
No, just keep doing what you're doing. We'll handle the rest.
Thank you. If you come across any other arrows or bolts on your way, please bring them back with you. We're running low.
Would we be able to offer one or two of our quivers of arrows that we have from the caravan?
They gladly take them.
I'd say 2.
2 and 2?
Quivers. Yeah.
Okay.
I think the last time you said we had 9.
Correct, 9 of each. Okay, so if you're giving over 2 and 2, 2 quivers of arrows and 2 boxes of bolts, you're absolutely able to. So with that, you can give... they're going to give you money in return. So for the arrows, they're going to give you 20 gold per quiver. And for bolts, they're going to give you 30 gold per quiver. Or 30 gold per box. So in total, that is 40 plus 60, so 100 gold total. Just for that bit of ammunition. It's that scarce.
Do the caravan.
Okay. So, with that, the caravan has some idea of the kind of help that they can give. But in the meantime, you all hear a quick... Hey, guys, Doc's here. Got some more information for you. So, all of those guys who are out there, the Kuhamas, yeah, something like that. All the orcs, turns out that they only have one leader. So, all of those leaders only have one leader, and don't mess with him, because he's, like, super strong. But the rest of them kind of suck. They're just there to die, is all that I've been told. Also... I have a mental image I'm going to be sending you, and he sends you this mental image into your mind. You now have the full layout of the orc encampment. If you so choose, you will be able to see the entire encampment with no fog of war. So I hear you're still looking for. Hear you're still looking for Hzemfaxi. So no new news. Although I know that there's some kind of weird talk going on about somebody not being able to summon a devil, which is strange. But it's down here, and there's one of them. Oh, I don't know, man. But she's rough. And really into pretty things. Just leave her be, if I were you. Yeah, just leave her be. But, yeah, whatever else you're trying to do, just go ahead and do it. Oh, lastly, I think you guys were trying to find some cool stones, right? Yeah. So I have good news and bad news. Good news is that there's only like 2 people there. The bad news is that those 2 people will eat your soul. Yeah, that's it.
Well, we appreciate the information, Docs, as always.
Good on ya. I'm still looking out for some more reinforcements if you need them. Got a couple mercenaries coming through here. A few casters. Some old wizards that are looking to get their hands dirty. Interested?
Perhaps. But for now, I think we're good.
Understood. I'll keep them on docket. Docs, out! And Docs ends his sending spell. Well, sorry. The sending stones now clasps shut.
All right. So, my friends, where should we go? Shall we finish up our business in that mansion?
I say finish up the business in the mansion.
It sounds interesting.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Yes, let's go ahead and finish it.
Okay, that's all 5. Understood. In which case, we are going to send you all back to the... we're going to be sending you back to the expedition. Sorry, it's a new airship. Who dis? We're going to be sending you back to the expedition while I place the Ravenous on the map. So they can get some time to have some fun and figure out how they're going to kill you.
They're a lovely power couple.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be brutal.
I'm honestly surprised with all the jokes that he's put in chat. He hasn't said his famous line yet.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, now you're all at your loadout screen. What exactly are you going to bring with you into this fight? Let's get started with the OG himself, Black Irish 19. What are you going to bring in with you?
All right. I will be taking our dear Keisha lunchbox, as always,
Okay.
as well as the Dullo Archmage robes, the Wand of Lightning Bolts, and the Fine Arcane Focus.
Okay.
Plus one greater healing potion.
Understood. Remember, there are 30 total healing potions. Even though the numbers have not been updated, I am sorry, it was a very busy day at work today. And I'm just... So, you can also take that excuse for all other 6 days in between then and today. Never mind. I know what I meant to say. I'm still... I'm so exhausted. Doing my best.
Mood.
Oh, okay. Rose Kai just gave an inspiration card to Halvis.
Actually, Halvis bought it for himself.
Oh,
I was just
you
reposting it.
sent that. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so he has an inspiration card now. Got it.
Since I was just trying to help out. Yeah, he was. Black Irish was doing his loadout.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Also, since Caro can hear me, remember, if you all decide to plan or to say anything during the session, Caro is going to hear you. So therefore, there's no metagaming here. Remember, use those chat channels inside of the Discord to your benefit. Because if you say, oh, well, what about if we do this thing and that thing?
Mm-hmm.
Just ask Maresh how very good planning can go very wrong very fast.
Yeah.
I just watched that episode.
My plan is just to kill him.
Don't get me wrong, it's a very, very good plan.
It's something.
Murder house. We do not need another murder house.
Last week was very rough.
Yes. And very close.
Very close. Okay. So Caro and Nubs, because I know you can both hear me, remember, that is total. Total within the house. That is your limit. You know what I mean by that.
Well, that's ominous.
Exactly.
Okay. So now that we have Maresh there, I just wanted to make sure that Caro got that answer, because I just opened up the rest of the house to him, and so that he's able to see and plan. After I get the third of you all equipped and ready to go, I'm going to go back and I'm going to reveal the second floor to him so that he can prepare even better. Okay. Elwyn, what would you like to take with you in this combat encounter?
I will take my longbow and dagger.
Okay.
As well as my Gale Mail, Boots of Elvenkind, and Cloak of Elvenkind.
Okay. This will give you super advantage on stealth checks.
All right.
All right. Do you want to take any weapons or any healing items with you? Always a good idea to carry something both for combat efficacy and medical efficacy.
Should take a lunchbox with you since it comes with 5 healing potions.
All right. I'll take your advice and take a lunchbox.
Okay. Black Irish, would you be so kind as to type out the items that go into Akisha's lunchbox into a message to Ainra? This way she can add all of those into her inventory and have those available.
Gotcha.
Thank you very much. Elwyn, can I also suggest, because you are a ranger and because you have high dexterity, having a magic either crossbow or bow or something along those lines, possibly some magic ammunition, a magic quiver, something to bypass resistances to weapons that don't have that property is always a good choice. So I would highly recommend you picking one of those as well. I think we have a couple enchanted crossbows and a couple enchanted longbows. Are any of those interested in you?
Um,
There's also some wands of cool stuff.
for now, probably not.
Okay. Also, I
shall
noticed
leave
that
it
you're a beast master. What is your
Yes.
beast companion?
A black cat.
How about a panther?
Sure, I can have a panther.
We'll
She
do
acts like that anyway.
We'll do panther instead. That one seems a little bit more combat efficable.
I mean, you should see her try to tear stuff up. But yes.
Okay, I will find you a panther. You know what? We're level 9. I would like for you to please look up Displacer Beast in D&D Beyond. You now have a Displacer Beast as your companion because it. Go for it.
A
Be hardcore.
Displacer beast.
Yes.
Cool.
What is your Displacer Beast's name? May I recommend Peanut? No reason for that. I swear, no reason.
Ooh, these things look cool.
However, Professor Plum and Colonel Mustard is right out. Okay, well, why don't you think on it? I'm still going to give you a
Okay.
Displacer Beast. So just make sure that you have a Displacer Beast in one tab on your browser and your character sheet on another tab in your browser.
Okay.
Because you'll need to go back and forth between each.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Taff, it is now your turn. What would you like to take with you into combat?
An antimatter rifle.
Yeah, there's none of those that exist. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
That is awesome, but there's no firearms.
Oh, okay.
Not
That's fine.
yet.
An arm blade, so a longsword,
Sure. Yeah, I'll give you that.
and the armor of gleaming, the plate that I got from the people.
Okay. Sounds good. Are there any of the items from caravan inventory which you would like to take with you?
I would like to take the cursed black morning star.
Ooh.
Okay. You got
Just
it.
sounded the coolest, to be honest.
Okay. Do you know what the curse is?
No, but also the belt of frost giant.
Okay. The Belt of Frost Giant Strength, absolutely. You can take that one with you. Just make sure that you have it attuned as well, so that every time that you attack, you get a extra +7 to all of your strikes. It's nuts. Okay, just in case I have to summon any more other creatures, because I do have two. I do have two rangers today. I'm just gonna have Google image search just ready.
Also, Biz, when
Hi.
you chose the Displacer Beast,
Yes.
You said that we were level 9. The caravan's just level 8, actually.
Okay. So
Still
you don't get the
displacer beast?
massive displacer beast. You just get the normal
Fine.
sized one.
Biz, how do I add the curse and the belt to inventory?
Go to your equipment tab. When you go to your equipment tab, you're going to go to manage items. Have you found the equipment tab in manage items?
Yes.
When you click on manage items, another window pops up on the right hand side.
Mhm.
One moment. It's very hard to talk and type at the same time, so give me just a second. Okay, displacer beast. Once you click on manage items and that other window pops up, you can search for the items that you want. So Cursed Black Morningstar is included. All you have to do is search for Cursed Morningstar. Morningstar +1. For the Belt of Frost Giant Strength, the exact same thing. I think it's Belt of Giant Strength Frost or something like that.
Yep.
Okay. And after you do that, it is now equipped to you.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So, is that all that you're going to be bringing with you, or are you going to be bringing any other items?
No. I'm not bringing any of items.
Understood. Right now, I am going to be moving Caro and Nubs over to the second floor. So give me just a moment so that I can reveal the area to them. And they can choose where to put everybody. Because this one, I have very little to do with this. So. Oh, it's nice to not play Ravenous.
It's been a minute since we've had some PC Ravenous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's also been, since vaccines started going out, so I'm cool with it. You guys take your time. Do whatever you got to do. You don't have to worry about hurting nobody. I got this. All right. That is Taff. Rose, Onebera, it is now your turn.
Okay, I am going to go with the Iron Stone of Protection,
Awesome.
extra quiver of arrows, and Akisha's lens book.
Okay, what about for weapons?
I have my longbow that I have currently mine
Okay.
that I
That is
bought
true.
personally,
Okay, just remember too,
and my two
because it
daggers.
only because I want you to really have a great hero moment tonight. Remember that if any of your square is currently touching another enemy, they are going to have, you are going to make your ranged attacks at disadvantage. So as long as you're cool with that, that's totally fine. You can go double dagger, or triple dagger, I'm sorry. But just so that, we're all on the same page, I want you to have that super cool, like, I shoot him with 2 arrows, it does a ton of damage, that kind of thing.
Right.
Okay, and don't forget about
Bros.
Minday's reaction.
Right. Thank you.
You got it.
Rose, are you proficient with short swords?
Everyone is proficient with short swords.
Take the acid edge too. I might do a little bit more hit than that dagger.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I have to look and see what that is again.
It's called Acid Edged Short Sword.
Okay.
It's a +1 weapon that does 1d6 acid damage on top of 1d6 slashing.
Which also helps because Minday's bite is acid as well.
Perfect.
Because she's as being a copper drake.
There you go.
Okay.
Deal a ton of damage. Okay, do you feel well equipped?
Yes.
Awesome. Lord Geyser, what would you like to bring with you on this combat encounter?
I am going to take the Elven Chain,
Okay.
the Wand of the War Mage,
Okay.
the Cloak of Protection,
Okay.
the Ring of Protection.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab the Portable Hole,
Okay.
and I'm going to grab the 4 short bows that I crafted today,
Mm-hmm.
4 quivers of arrows, and 4 short swords. And for now, those are going in the Portable Hole so I can carry them.
Understood. Got it.
Biz, did you hear me say that I also was grabbing a grater? I don't know if I mentioned that or not.
Totally fine. And I know now. I'm also being hunted.
Yes, we see that.
Here's my displacer beast.
Oh, yes.
As they're clawing up the chair.
Just stop messing up my furniture. I love you and you're so fluffy.
And I will also take the Keisha's lunchbox and the 3rd greater healing potion.
Understood. Caro, I just responded to you. Thank you very much. Exactly 1 chicken nugget for the subs. I know. I can't. I have to read so carefully whenever her name pops up.
I just do initials. I'm not even gonna try to type it all out.
ESN. Nice. Okay. Going back around, don't forget you all have don't forget that everybody has also wands, any other wondrous items, any of those other things they can bring with them. There's some puzzle items, there's some money. Is there anything you want to bring with you that isn't a weapon or a healing potion or something like that? One last check.
Let me double check.
I'll bring a lunchbox.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I add the items separately, yeah?
Yeah, you'll need to add the items all separately, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay, does anybody else have any other questions? Or does anybody want to bring any other items that haven't been listed? Okay.
I was looking real quick. Sorry.
No worries. Do y'all want to take your time?
No, I'm good.
I think I'm good to go.
All good on my end.
Okay, give me just one moment.
I'm chill here.
Sounds good to me. In which case, I am going to be just revealing a few locations for Caro and Nub's sake. And then after that, we are going to begin our encounter. Sorry, the life of a DM is crazy secretive sometimes. Yes, I am busy.
On the way to the mansion, do we happen to pass by 2 groups of 4 corpses?
Roll me a perception check? Perception check. Yes, perception check. You need 8 corpses total?
Yes.
Okay.
Oof.
My perception sucks.
You don't run across that many. Go ahead and roll me a Go ahead and roll me a d6. You come across 6 instead.
All right, then I will cast 2. Let's see, 1, 2. I will cast 1 level 3 and 1 level 4 animate dead.
Okay, and you're able to concentrate on all those throughout the day?
Yes.
Okay, and that gives you how many of what?
4 skeletons and 2 zombies, please.
4 skeletons, 2 zombies. Okay, I'm clicking on monsters right now, and I am going to be putting you all into the map. Karotan is with you, so he can see everything that you can see right now. Get you some skeletons, and they're.
I want to get.
So this is just a. That's just a were rat, but we're just gonna take him for now because I don't think I have a zombie readily available.
I want to give one of the skeletons the Ring of Dying. Going with some pizzazz.
And the one skeleton will get the Ring of Dying and be my. We're gonna turn him into Goldenstein again, or Goldenstern again.
Okay, Goldenstern is now available and is controllable by all players. So you may add in his HP bar if you wish. And give me just a second, I will copy once you're ready. So he is your master. I'm going to copy him 4 times. And this is your master. I'm going to copy them 2 times. So just go ahead and fill that in with your information as soon as you're ready. And now, you all are inside of the House of the Bloody Bloodies, where you were before. You can see the dust of the creatures who you had slain previously. As you enter, the house is colder. Very much colder. You can see your breath coming out in front of you. There are 5 doors in this room, of which you have only explored 2 of them. This one here, this one here, the one down to the south, southwest, and southeast are unexplored. Or there are half doors, which you can clearly see in, and they are empty. And there's another door right here, which is locked. The door at the top of the staircase is slightly ajar.
All right.
My masters are ready, Biz.
Thank you. So, you all are not in initiative order. There's no immediate threat, so you all may now explore as you wish. All you have to do is simply tell me what you wish to do, and then I will tell you what you need to roll. Please place your tokens where you wish to go to as you are telling me and narrating your story.
Onebera is going to peek into this room here.
Okay. The room at first glance is totally empty. A single light from the ceiling illuminates it. The door is a half door.
Rush will check out this one on the eastern side.
Exactly the same.
I dump out the stuff in the portable hole and equip up the skeletons with their swords and short bows.
Okay. All of those skeletons are now equipped.
Taff starts going up the stairs.
Okay. You start going up the stairs. The doorway, I am so sorry. The doorway is actually underneath the stairs. So you're actually being able to see the second floor at the position that you're at. So we are going to be doing a split session here. Taff, you are going to be the only one who can see the second floor right now.
Okay.
Caro, I need for you to send me a message if you want me to put you on the second floor. So I need for you all to please tell me what you are doing in order for me to give you information. or in order for me to give you narration. I'm sorry, narration. So know that some of you are moving elsewhere.
Right. I am going to see if there's. I'm going to ask the party if we know of anyone that can unlock this door.
Our barbarian friend that's heading upstairs is probably going to be the only one that's going to be able to force through, unless our ranger is skilled with lockpicks.
I am not.
I am also not.
Taff decides to go back down the stairs to help out.
Okay, copy that. Taff is going back down.
And I will move out of the way.
Taff, do us a favor. See if you can't break down this door here.
That's not going to be a problem.
Ooh, he's confident.
Okay, as confident Taff goes to the door with his cursed morning star. Taff,
Yep.
You see the door that they're all pointing to.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir. Could you cut that out?
Oh.
Aww.
He's a very sweet boy. The sweetest boy. My wife's at Zumba, so he's lonely.
Oh.
Oh, sweet thing.
Okay, Taff, you may either roll me an attack roll or a strength check to bust the door down.
I'll do a strength.
Okay, give me a strength roll. What you're going to do is you're going to click on the number below your strength score.
The number.
It's the upper left-hand most score. They're in the top boxes. You'll see strength, dexterity, constitution. Click on the number below that says strength. You'll see the red dice pop up. Just click that number.
Okay, done.
Natural 20. Nice. Okay. So as you literally come up to the door, you don't break eye contact with Elwyn as you drop kick, and as you kick the door, it flies wide open.
Nice.
And it appears
Hooves
to be a
of
room
death.
full of weapons.
Ooh.
Tough goes in.
Okay.
Mresh will as well.
I will follow behind.
Me too.
Okay. So you all go in. As that happens, I need for each one of you to roll me a perception check.
All right.
Oh, I hope this goes better than the last one.
As that is happening, I'm also going to do my detect magic for inside the room.
Okay. You activate Detect Magic. Is this Detect Magic a spell that you cast or a racial ability?
Looks like says Furbog magic, so it's a cast.
Okay, so it is a cast, but it's a racial ability, so totally fine. I'm going to give you a very light, kind of a light purple.
Right. And it's 30 feet.
You notice that about 24 of those weapons are magic. Including
Got
a
it.
quiver.
Tough steps back and lets other people take it.
Halvis, these could be good for your skeletons.
Halvis, as you're looking at these items, you notice that there are dozens of knives on the table. You notice that about 20 of them aren't even touching the table. They are hovering slightly above it.
I grab one of the daggers.
Okay. I need for you to roll me a... Oh, no, I just roll an attack roll.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Does a 16 hit your armor class?
No.
Yay!
Okay. Only because I'm curious. I actually really want to see what 20d4 would do to you.
Wow.
Oh,
So
that would hurt.
you get really close. You just ding it, ding it, ding it, ding it, and you put your hand on the table. The moment that happens, you watch all the knives, and they fire off as each one of them and slap and stick into the wall behind you.
Living daggers. Great.
Maybe you should have let me check for traps before you touched any of that.
That was a close one.
All of the daggers, however, are still stuck in the wall. And you notice that in each one of the pommels, it's almost like a small pulse of light.
Maybe we leave those there.
I agree. I am also going to go ahead and step in and check for traps on the other pieces of weaponry,
Roll me an investigation check.
just in case.
Or perception, whichever's best for you. Okay. You notice that about 10 of these different small stabbing implements, these are all twisted daggers. These are meant to bleed a target. You can see that most of them are not magical. However, there's probably about 10 of them. You notice, though, that there are also small shields here, like bucklers. You notice one that's a little bit disgusting looking. It looks almost like a bunch of badges or a bunch of medals and symbols that have all been melted down into an arm guard.
But no traps.
You don't notice any more traps. However, you do notice that pulse, the light coming from each one of those tiny daggers, is an arcane rune. There's also a quiver on the table.
Can I do an Arcana check to identify these runes on the daggers?
Sure. These runes are a single program. These are if this then that stabbers. That is the actual name of the magic item. I made these way back when I was learning IT.
I'm going to reach for the quiver.
Okay. You notice it is burning hot to the touch.
Fire enchantment?
Possibly.
There's a spell that I could get that would do something like that.
Could any of us pour water on it?
Do you have any water?
I have create water as a racial trait.
Okay.
We could try it.
So, are you going to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. You use your racial ability to pull in the moisture from the air. As the humidity leaves the room, you splash a dollop of water over the top of it, and nothing happens. The quiver is now wet.
Cool. Well, we should probably take it with us. Magical items are magical items. And this one doesn't seem to be trying to kill us, unlike those daggers.
Yes,
How are we gonna pick it
I
up,
am
though?
wanting to kind of either myself or offer it to Elwyn as a specialty on ourselves to equip. But I would like it identified before we do so.
Yeah, me too.
Since you've already
Fortunately-
used a spell for that, does anybody have Identify?
I can do it as a ritual, but not straight up cast it. I don't have it prepared.
It's just 10 minutes, right?
Do
I'd
you
say
want to
that,
gather anything else in here before I waste 10 minutes?
or we could just drop it into the hole that you brought, the portable hole, and then take it back to the caravan.
My curiosity wants to pull a dagger out that wall.
Okay. You pull a dagger out of the wall. You have a dagger in your hand.
Okay.
Yeah. So for now, let's put the quiver in the portable hole and keep exploring.
Okay.
Yes.
Come back out to my skeletons.
Okay. You now see that Halvis brought his tiny little undead platoon.
Elvis feels more comfortable with the undead platoon.
Got it. Okay. As you all tried to scoop the quiver into the portable hole, as it touched your hand, it was like touching a hot iron over a stove.
Oof.
Taff takes the brunt and grabs it.
I'm just gonna grab the thing straight up.
And chucks it in the hole.
Okay. It does singe
Burns
your
his
hand.
in the process.
Yeah, it does really singe your hand. Your hand is now throbbing and burning.
Yep. Uses his potion of healing.
Okay.
Well,
Before you do so, roll me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Okay. So, your hand is burning. Ow. It hurts really bad. You look at your hand, nothing's wrong with it.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I inspect his hand?
Sure.
Like
Roll me a
in-
medicine check. There's absolutely nothing wrong with his hand. It's not even hot.
Wow. But he still feels the burning.
Taff, your hand is burning really bad.
Owie. That's all I could say.
Elwyn, you see no signs of any burns whatsoever.
We need to investigate this later. Has anyone encountered something like this before?
no. But he doesn't seem to have taken any real damage. He should be fine.
Except that he's
Though
still in
the
pain.
pain. He's a big boy.
Do you think you can handle it for the time being?
Yeah, I live on with it and just try and ignore it.
I go,
Okay.
not exactly, and I hold up my left arm and kind of clack my fingers together.
Okay. Did you touch it?
No.
Okay.
Realizes the skeleton arm should have really picked it up.
So, we have 2 ways to go. Upstairs and the doorway under the stairs. Where y'all thinking?
There's also another doorway inside the kitchen.
I would say go under the stairs.
Or sorry, not in the kitchen. Through the dining room where the creatures once were.
We haven't. The creatures came out from the dining room to us, so we hadn't really fully in.
I would say go underneath the stairs.
Anyone have anywhere else they'd rather go?
Honestly, not really.
Well, let's clear out the first floor, and then we'll check out the second.
Alright.
I
Under
agree.
the stairs it is, then.
Okay.
Or the kitchen.
Go stairs first, and then we can go to the kitchen.
Okay. There is a door that's there. It is slightly ajar.
I thought it was a
Alvin.
door.
Ba-dum-bum.
Ban. Halvis, can you have one of your skellies open this?
Yeah. Come here, you.
Did you just make 4 skeleton keys? Is that what they're here for?
They do come in handy for that purpose.
Oh my god, that's such a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? Oh my god. Alvis, do you want another card of inspiration?
Sure, go ahead and flip it.
That's so genius. Why didn't I think of that?
I swear to God, if it's the world card.
Come on, hat trick.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Roll me a d6.
2d6. 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. You notice that this one's knees bend backwards.
Oh.
Interesting.
Poor thing.
Okay, so the skeleton is there. You're going to have him push the door?
Yep, I have him push open the door.
Okay. He pushes the door. As that happens, you find what appears to be a storage area in the back. It's empty.
I detect anything with my magic.
You detect illusion magic in there.
Ooh.
There's
I-
something in there, but it is not seen.
I come up to the doorway and I will cast, please tell me, do I have it prepared? I do. I will cast Dispel Magic on the room.
Okay. You cast Dispel Magic. As that happens, you watch as dozens and dozens of crates of covered art, of vases, of statues, of busts, of different gems are all over this room. This is an this is an art vault.
Oh my. Can I do a history check to see if any of these are, like, famous?
Sure, go ahead. Not all of them. However, the paintings look to be masterworks. The statues are a little bit difficult for you to see. It looks like a lot of the faces of them have been forcefully filed or chiseled down. So although the rest of the statue is beautiful, the rest of them are not. They all appear to be of a same sprightly, very gaunt man. Only from the figure draped in very extravagant marble robes that looks as though it's longing for something. Its hands extended, palms outstretched. And there's many of that. You also notice one where he is holding another hand and the other hand is broken off.
Oh.
However, in this, there are rings. One is made of gold, and the other one is made of a white metal, with a very large diamond attached.
Can I cast an investigation? Or not cast, but can I roll for investigation?
Are you just going to investigate, just taking a look from the outside?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
No, and that's fine. So if you're going to be doing that, you want to investigate. What exactly would you like to discern? Are you trying to see anything closer? Are you trying to see if you know anything or to elucidate on something I just mentioned? What is your goal for the investigation?
Traps.
Oh, understood. Okay. So you're going to be looking for traps. So it's either investigation or perception, whichever's best for you.
I'll roll for perception then.
Okay. So go ahead and roll perception. Was that your perception roll?
Yes.
Okay, okay, your perception came up a little strange.
+2 and +3.
You must have a magic item that gives you a little bit of a bonus. Which is fine. So with a 13, you notice that the ceiling in this room is strange. The tiles are not perfectly symmetrical, nor are the tiles in the walls.
That's odd for a very detailed art room. Does anyone have any thoughts?
Secret door, maybe? Like, push a tile and it opens a secret door?
All of the tiles are actually very tight together, so think of like Spanish stucco, or sorry, like Spanish tiles, or like the Portuguese tiles. Also, if you're not very familiar with either of those, they're like bathroom tiles that your grandma has, like the squares inside of diamonds, inside of squares, inside of diamonds.
Right.
But they're not symmetrical at all.
Well, maybe there's a kind of like a hidden passage where you have to smash through to it. Like you got to break something to find it.
Or you just have to push a button.
Yeah, true.
Well, before we start smashing anything, I wanted to see if I could get those rings off of the statue's hands.
How do you want to do so?
You said one was on a statue holding a broken off hand, right?
That is correct. So there's a full statue of the man. In one hand, he is holding a severed hand of another statue. His hand has a gold ring. He's holding a hand that is a whitish band with a large diamond.
Are the hands closed so much that I couldn't just pull it off?
It doesn't look like it would be easy, but it looked like you could potentially do it because the rings had to get on there somehow.
And I'll just try and jimmy it off.
Okay. As you go inside, I need for you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. You take 15 points of necrotic damage. As soon as you get inside, you feel this draining and sucking energy coming from all around you, and all at once you feel your body tensing and getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And this is the moment you step inside.
Is it continuous or just one big hit?
Well, you have 5 seconds to figure that out.
And I'll just step back outside.
Okay.
They're like, no, y'all don't go in there.
So you all watch as this strange enervation of pressure and energy seem to sap a bunch of this misted essence from Maresh's body the moment that he walked in. Halvis, I need for you to roll me an Arcana check, and only you.
Arcana.
That is extremely similar to how you turn undead.
Interesting.
Is there a way for you to dispel that, Halvis?
Couldn't he turn undead and then not get damaged by it?
Could he send one of the skeletons in to fetch stuff for us?
All of these things are viable options.
I'll try sending the skeleton here in and see if he drops from it.
Okay. Nothing happens.
My displacer beast in to test something.
Okay. You send in your displacer beast. The moment your displacer beast walks in, I need for you to roll a Constitution saving throw for your displacer beast. If it doesn't have CON plus on its stat block, just roll its con score.
Where do I do that?
So on its do you have its stat block up on a character page on a new tab?
I do.
I don't know how you did that, but I'm super impressed. You sent this. You sent the picture of the Displacer Beast in twice. I don't know how you did that.
Oh, display in VT.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, wait.
So you'll
If
see
you look
it's-
on the left side,
yeah.
Yes.
On the left side, you'll see one that says con.
Okay.
And then
click
one
the-
of and then one of the red D20 dice. Click on that. Okay, that's a natural. That's a natural 1, so it's automatically going to fail. It's going to take 15 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. I recall my beast.
Okay, he runs back out whimpering.
Oh.
I would recommend sending the skeleton in to collect the ring or try and pry it, like the band, because it's not taking any damage from the room.
I'll have that skeleton, try to remove the rings.
Okay, with some effort and some time, the skeleton is able to remove both rings.
and I'm gonna pop a greater healing potion too.
Sure, 4d4 plus 4. 13. There you go.
Bring them back out. Would you like the rings, Maresh?
Yeah. If you don't mind.
Have the skeleton hand Maresh the rings.
Okay.
And I want to take a look at them on the inside of the ring, see if there's any inscriptions.
Okay. The diamond itself is massive. The diamond is also bright pink. You notice that the both of the rings have inscriptions with initials. The gold ring has ID within, the letter I and the letter D, plus LD.
ID plus LD.
And the white band has the same.
All right. I'll just put those in my pocket for now. We should keep exploring.
Did Naresh mention that to the rest of us?
Yes. Yeah.
Because if I remember right, the person or dragon that we are looking for, it goes by the initials ID. Maybe it is their rings? Iophan Dranis?
I don't know.
Can I have Maresh, Halvis, and Onebera roll me wisdom checks?
Actually, Iophan Dranis, I believe, is the vampire who controls the one that bit me.
There you go.
Got it. Yeah. I wrote it down, but I didn't write down why.
No worries. Whenever a bit of lore goes like that and it's just misconstrued, I usually ask for a wisdom check. If it's 10 or below, I don't answer. If it's 10 or higher, if it's 11 or higher, I correct it.
Yeah, Halvis corrected it already.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. Maybe we can use these as bargaining chips then.
Possibly.
Shall we check out the dining room door?
Yeah, I'm gonna move towards the dining room.
Okay. The dining room door is flung wide open. A lot of
walk in.
blood and a lot of ash line that wall.
Walk in.
Mostly my blood.
Mostly his.
Yes.
The tableware here is extremely fine. You look around, and the glasses are made of crystal. The table settings are made of gold and silver. The serving trays are pure embossed silver. The cloth itself is pure silk. The chandelier that hangs from the wall is many different gems, all encrusted. The chandelier itself, probably about 600, 700 pounds, but all of it looks to be precious metals.
Is that weight or money-wise?
Sorry, probably about 300 kilos.
Okay. I was like, what?
I'd do a history check.
Sure, go ahead and roll me a history check. You guys are doing all the ability scores. I love this. You guys are... Okay. So as you're looking around the room, none of it appears to be anything that's heirloom. But you are noticing that there's a lot of things here that you know will sell very, very well to antique dealers. And also to anybody who has an eye for finery.
Mm.
The chandelier alone will go for thousands.
Can I try and rip the chandelier off without breaking it? Like rip it from its the hinges and screws?
So the chandelier has about 8 chains that are all attached throughout the room. The chains are gilded, but they're very thick. So there's not a gentle way for you to do what you just asked. Not by yourself.
What if I use acid splash to melt through the chains?
Again, not a gentle method, but this could work.
Yeah. But what if I catch the chandelier as it falls? So like you use
don't know
a
if we
strength see if I can hold it.
No, let's
I don't want to damage the gilded chains.
Yeah, same.
I mean, wait a second. I just had a thought. You're a Minotaur. You have powerful build. Yep. You're a barbarian, and you're totem of the bear.
Yep.
What is your current carrying capacity? Because I think you can actually do this.
I don't know how to look at that, to be honest.
I don't know.
Go to your inventory screen, and it's right there at the top.
174.7 pounds.
That's what you're currently carrying.
Yeah.
Does it give you a limit?
Oh.
No limit. Not that I can see.
Does it give you a push or pull? Push, pull, or carry?
If you click on it, it'll show your maximum, I think.
Push, drag, or lift is 600 pounds, and carrying capacity is 300.
He could potentially do this.
He could probably do this.
Okay.
I mean, my push, drag, or lift is 540 pounds.
Same. My carrying is 480.
Really? Wow.
Y'all must have some really high strength scores.
Yeah.
I want to try and put it down.
But I also wanted to, since my detect magic is still up, detect anything in here before we try to pull it down.
Yeah, that's fine.
There is nothing that is magic in this room.
Okay. Go right ahead then.
Okay. I want to try and put it down.
Okay. Maresh, are you going to assist with the Ashes Splash?
Yes.
Okay. So, Taff, go ahead and roll me strength checks at advantage because Maresh is helping.
Okay. So if I rolled that.
21. I'll say that Maresh is like going to each one and splashing a bunch of acid on each one of the rigging points. And as you're getting all of those eye bolts and shackles to start to melt away, you're all seeing this, and you're seeing one chain fly. As it comes down, it smashes into the side of the table, shattering a chair. So these things are getting a little bit dangerous. Now that you saw that, does anybody else want to do anything in this room?
Halvis, can you open the hole? Let's put this thing underneath.
I'll put the portable hole down so that they can put that in.
Does anyone have the strength, apart from me, to kind of like try and control the chains from smashing into anything else?
Just for the record, Taff, I'm 3 foot tall.
Alright, brilliant. That's helpful.
Yeah, and my strength score is literally 9.
That's 1 meter, Taff.
Yeah, it's fine. I know what that is. I
Sorry.
know all about feet and stuff. It's chill. What
I-
about the other two?
Onebera will try to help hold onto one of the chains.
Before we continue smashing stuff, can I collect some of the chalice, like the cups that are crystal?
Sure, you absolutely do so.
Okay,
We'll say
thank
you
you.
grab all 10. No,
Thank you.
all 12. 12.
You must have some big arms.
I just realized that the 3 foot tall halfling is stronger than the 6 foot water genasi
Yeah.
by 1.
Oh, sorry, that's 12 times 3, so 36 different crystal glasses?
Ooh.
Can you use your skeletons to try and like grab hold of the rest of the chains before we melt them?
Yeah. How many chains are left holding?
7.
I can hold 6.
If someone else can hold the last one.
Onebera's
Oh.
holding 1.
Okay.
That's all 7.
So, as Baresh keeps and just keeps spreading the acid around, eventually each one of them slamming into each one of them. Taff, roll me a d20. But before you do so, are you going to roll lower or higher than me?
This is a bit unfair.
Completely fair.
I'm gonna go for. I want to say higher.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Beginner's luck, you know.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2.
Oh my god. I don't think we've ever had a tie when you've done this.
We've never had
Now
a tie,
what?
so this is the way that this works. I always love it when this happens. Taff, you get a card of inspiration because you rolled in the same. This never happens, so I get to tell the story. So that's a bonus card of inspiration for you right off the bat. You can
So do
only
I click
have
the?
you can only have one of them in your inventory. So you can either gift it
Okay.
to somebody right away, or you can flip it. What do you want to do?
I want to gift it to Elwin.
One.
She
Ellen?
also has one.
Okay. Oh,
So she would have to
I'll,
flip it.
can't remember the name. I'll gift it to Mirash.
I also have one.
Oh,
Right.
okay,
I do not
fine.
have one.
Okay, I'll gift it to. I can't see the names anymore.
Onebera does not have
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I'll gift it to Navarro.
All right, Onebera, you have a card of inspiration now, courtesy of
Got it.
a perfect roll. You all catch the chains. No damage happens to you. No, Carol, you can't have the card. I was thinking.
You
about
want a
that,
card,
too.
you can buy it.
But as
Exactly.
you are,
You can buy it.
so as each one of those chains are caught, after the last remaining 2 that hold tight, you get it just at the right moment. The rest of you pull hard and yank down. Because it was the exact same one, I'm going to say that this is going to work. Taff, you have to roll me another strength check. This time it's a strength saving throw. Because I think because you're in the UK, you're actually not seeing it in pounds, you're seeing it in kilograms. So you can carry up to 600 kilograms.
No, I'm on the .com website. It does say pounds.
Oh, okay. Well, then you need to roll me a saving throw.
Can
Okay, I just click strength, yeah.
Can I run to catch it with him?
Sure. You'll make the saving throw at advantage then, Taff.
So I just click the strength like I did before.
No, so the saving throws are the 2 columns of 3. You'll notice that one says STR. It's just the left-hand side, just underneath your picture.
Oh yeah.
Should I roll as well?
Nope.
Okay.
27.
You rolled crazy high. So as you put your hands up and Veins are popping out of your neck. You're like every bro at Planet Fitness that tries to lift too heavy. You have Elwyn there to help you spot that extra 100 pounds, and you let it drop into the portable hole. The portable hole is now full.
Straight up lunkhead.
There's a lunk.
Taff turns to the rest and say, "That's how it's done."
Well, you didn't do it all on your own, but it was still a great
Exactly.
performance.
Well done.
That was good. Okay.
All right,
So-
these will sell for some good money.
That's
Mhm.
true. Now
Hold
that
the
we're
hole
done
back
with
up.
that, do we want to check the door? Or
Yeah, let's check it out. Oh, skeleton keys.
I move towards the door.
Okay.
The door was there.
Yes.
I have the skeleton push it open.
Okay. The door has no lock whatsoever. It is simply hinges. So it swings open as you see a service area. There's also a door to the south. I'm sorry, I did not make that clear. In this hallway of the service area, you see a very large double set of doors. You see a door to the north and a door to the south. There's also a door to the south inside of the kitchen area. Or, sorry, inside of the, you know what this is, the dining room.
Anyway,
Goes towards the door at the south.
Okay.
Tries to push it open.
It does not open. It feels like there's something that's blocking it from the bottom and from the top.
Uses
However,
brute
there-
strength.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
Do I,
'Kay.
while he's doing this, do I feel anything on my detect magic
No.
behind that door?
No, you don't. You press as hard as you can, and as that happens, you hear the door start to crack. As that happens, you see that there is clearly a piece of metal on the bottom and on the top of the door just to keep it from swinging in this direction.
Yep.
So you're pushing a pull door.
Brilliant.
if that ain't in character for him, I don't know
that's
what.
so true.
Right, what do you mean?
Have you seen your intelligence score?
Oh, hun.
What, my IQ or in game?
Woo!
I mean, I just met
Please
you.
roll.
You're great.
Try the other way, friend.
I pulled the door instead.
Okay, so as you pull the door, you see what appears to be a washing area.
That easy.
It's a pot wash.
Ooh.
Pot scrub.
Can
sorry.
I wash my clothes?
Yeah,
Why?
there's that there.
I smell a bit. Gonna go here and start washing my clothes.
Okay, as somebody who lives in a heavily metropolitan area, if you ever go to a person's house and they say, "Yeah, I have a washer and dryer," number one, that. Number two, ask if you can use it.
I want to go into the service area, see if there's any food stuffs around.
You notice that there is lots and lots of wine.
Taff, I think you may want to come in here.
Right.
Taff, there's also two doors, one to your south and one to your west.
Okay. I finished washing my clothes in the washing machine,
Mhm.
and I
s-
decide to
The
go to the
smell
one.
of this room is incredible. The one to
that's
your
just me.
south.
I decide to try and open the one to my south.
I'm still checking to see if there's anything magical in the serving area.
You don't notice anything magical in the serving area. As you open this door, it is a veritable mountain of food.
Decide to start stuffing my face.
Okay.
It
You
sounds
stuff-
like a
Ow.
meeting.
You stuff your
Magic.
face with a just any of the things that you can find. They all are fresh fish, fresh prawns. you're able to just absolutely engorge yourself on tons and tons of fresh food. There's another door to your northwest. From this room, it appears to go to the same room as from the other. Elwyn,
Hello.
Onebera, Halvis, you all notice that there is a lot of decanted and aerated red wine in all of these pitchers, and many, many plates. And on each one of the plates appear to be long syringes without the needle.
I will inspect the syringes.
Each one of them is filled with a deep crimson liquid.
Yeah, that's the.
I'm going to check out the decanters of wine.
Okay. Each one of them smells like a delicious wine.
I'm going to check the syringes.
These syringes are all filled with a deep crimson liquid.
I casually, nonchalantly pocket a couple of the syringes.
How many?
4.
Okay, you have 4 syringes of blood. Each one of the syringes is beautifully filigreed and beautifully embossed with gold and silver and a little bit of platinum. Although they are like the most terrifying of dentistry tools that you've ever seen, they are pretty cool looking.
Pocket 2
Okay, Elwyn grabs 2.
as well.
Do I have any urge to suck on it?
Wait, don't do that. Stop it, you idiot.
I think she's talking
I
to a
don't
cat.
think she was talking to you when she said all that, but
No,
I
think-
was whispering it though.
oh, okay.
Oh. I was gonna say that was very convenient timing.
You set up the perfect "that's what she said," but I couldn't do it because I'm trying to be clean. So
Yeah.
you don't get the urge to suck on it, but as you look longingly into the deep crimson liquid, you definitely know that this is blood. Caro, I got your message.
Well-
Can Taff move to the other door that he didn't come through?
Absolutely.
While they're all doing that, I'm gonna try and pack up some of this food to take back to our refugees.
Okay, this will now give you the access for 1 day of traveling food. You have a lot of refugees.
The room that I'm trying to get into,
The door is open.
can I open the door? It's
You
open.
go into a massive wine cellar.
I
Oh,
get
no.
absolutely drunk.
Okay, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh God.
Okay.
no.
Is that? I'm gonna guess it's that one.
See you, Len.
Okay, I'm gonna say that you have a good buzz. You're immune to fear.
Yes.
Your acrobatics checks are at disadvantage. Your athletics checks are at advantage. And your attacks are just vicious.
Sounds like me in real life, bar the attacks.
And your anything using charisma is a disadvantage.
Oof.
Yeah, that's standard.
Be fair.
Oi.
I go to investigate the double doors with Onebera.
Okay,
I
you
assume.
push yourself in, and it is their kitchen.
Do I feel anything happening in there?
You do. There is something to the north in that room.
Do we go in? Onebera, what do you think?
Alvis, can you, just to be safe, send in one of your skeletons to... I don't want to step in and have it be like the other room with the art.
Yep, I'll have one step through the doors.
Miresh, do you want to join me in this room and get drunk?
No, Maresh is not much of a drinker.
Grr.
Growl is a minotaur.
Yeah.
Alright. What does the skeleton see? feel?
Nothing. He's dead.
What?
Yeah,
He
the
doesn't
skeleton's
feel
just dead. He
anything,
doesn't
he's
feel
dead.
anything.
Rip.
He's a skeleton.
So,
Yeah, there's nothing there.
can you? There's something up to the north. Can I tell what kind of magic with my detect magic?
You can tell
Is
that
there?
it's conjuration.
Oh. Maybe we definitely don't want to mess with that.
Or maybe you do.
Can
I
I try and open the door?
No, to the north of the.
Oh, you want to open the door to the north? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is it up there or is it in the kitchen in the north?
The kitchen in
I'm
the north.
feeling the conjure. Okay.
This appears to be some sort of a parlor. The windows are very tall. They're open to the outside. There's some kind of strange polarization that's happening right now, almost like a filter that makes it look as though it is nighttime, even though you know for a fact it is probably about 11 a.m.
I walk in. Does
Okay.
the door open?
Constitution saving throw.
The door does open. There is a door in
Okay.
front of you. You can hear the sound of chinking glass, and you can hear the sound of a woman speaking in the room to the north. Halvis.
Any light?
Before we continue, I'm going to move on to the others. Halvis, you're inside that room.
hmm
What are you going to do?
I'd like to inspect the where Onebera sensed the conjuration magic.
Okay. She tells you that it's more north. Okay.
Could be this.
You notice a bowl full of what appears to be thick grains of salt. You also see what appears to be the pestle of a mortar and pestle.
Hmm. I pick up the mortar, and do I sense where the magic's coming from, the mortar or the bowl? Just because I'm magically inept.
You don't see the mortar. You only see the pestle. So as you pick it up, you don't notice anything strange about it. It is just a hard stone. But you notice that there is a large caking of large caking of something grainy on the bottom that you believe is salt, or some kind of a salt. Also, what hand do you pick it up with?
I pick it up with the skeletal hand.
As you move it around your fingers a little bit and around your skeletal fingers, you open them back up and you notice that the palm of your hand now has flesh.
I'm sorry, what?
I drop it.
You drop it immediately and you watch as the flesh begins to dissipate, almost like it was never there.
That's odd.
I mean,
You should bring that with you. Could help for disguising yourself in a new city.
that is a fair point.
I pick it up with my right hand.
Okay. You pick up the mortar. You pick up the pestle. And as you have little popper in your hand, you have it. Did you leave the bowl behind?
I'll put the mortar in that. Yeah, mortar, right?
I believe the pestle is the smasher, and the mortar is the
Okay.
bowl.
I'll take the pestle and set it in the bowl, and I'll grab the bowl with my right hand.
Okay. You do so. As that happens, can I please get a wisdom check?
Ooh.
Wisdom check. Or do you want the saving throw?
No, wisdom check.
Okay.
As you look into this mortar, into this large bowl, it is heavy. And as you lift it, it's a struggle for.
Cat's going crazy?
No, wife. No, she was just shutting shutting the door. I was like, "You're already home. What happened?" As you are holding the bowl, you notice that the bowl is incredibly heavy. You look inside and you notice that this isn't any kind of salt. This is some kind of a stone. This has been smashed down to almost a fine powder.
I hold it out to Onebera and go, "Is this what you're detecting?"
It is.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the reach with both hands and take the bowl.
Okay, you take it from him, and when you do, it's pretty heavy. It's about 40 pounds.
Is she detecting the bowl or the stuff in the bowl?
She's detecting the stuff in the bowl.
Mm.
I
Is
can
this-
lift 960 pounds.
Is this
So.
crushed Elfladen stone?
Roll me an Arcana check. At advantage.
Hey.
It is not, but you've seen this before. You're almost positive this is crushed marble. Or crushed limestone.
I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to that and take it.
Okay.
Find a way of putting it within my stuff.
Sure.
Shall we head up north? Don't want to leave the Minotaur alone.
Yes.
Yes, let's.
I'm so lonely.
Okay. Well, as you get lonelier, your friends do pop back up. Okay, so as your friends are there, there's the door that's in front of you. This room appears in twilight, although you know for a fact it is daylight outside.
Are there any lights in the room itself, or is it dark?
There are some. They appear to glow with a very faint bluish hue, almost like moonlight.
Muresh, do you have anything that can light up the room?
I do not, aside from just pulling out a torch.
I would recommend trying that if it's kind of like dim in here. Bearing in mind we could hear a woman's voice and pattering of like glasses.
You can also cast daylight in here.
If you have that, feel free. I don't know daylight.
I do have it equipped, so I will cast daylight.
Okay, you cast daylight. Go ahead and draw me a small circle where you put the mote of light, where daylight is. And as you do so,
Yeah, big.
the daylight floods into the room, and it is almost blinding to be in here.
There. Sorry.
Ow.
I'll shield my eyes with the hood of my robes.
You easily do.
I will
Hide myself
shield
in the corner.
my eyes with my hood of my cloak.
It's like walking out into a perfectly sunny day in the middle of summer, after you've been in the movie theater for an hour.
Hide myself in the corner, curl up in a ball, and shield my eyes.
Okay. You definitely do that.
Full on fetal position.
And with my
Literally.
detect magic, am I detecting anything in this room or to the north, where he mentioned he heard the sounds coming from on the opposite side of the
You
door?
are detecting an incredible power behind the door. It is many schools of magic.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Shall we open it?
Does anyone want to open it, or should we send a skeleton to try?
Definitely a skeleton.
You guys sure about this? Because
Yep.
we were warned that there is something in this manor we don't want to mess with.
Might as well
That
try
could
it.
have been several things, honestly, at this point.
Let's try it. We gotta clear this place out eventually.
I will have the skeleton try to open the door.
Okay, the skeleton pushes the door, and it... As you go inside, you notice that the only occupant inside of this beautifully adorned room is the woman in the peacock dress, who you know to be Oriana. She is drinking a glass of deep red wine, slightly swaying and smiling as you enter.
Hostile or friendly?
Well, look at the rest of you all. How was dinner?
Not quite up to my tastes.
Oh, come now. Why not?
Considering I almost was dinner, it wasn't that good.
Well, personally, I just think you're delectable company. Won't you come in and join me for a drink? It's been very lonely here.
Walks in, but has his hand on his longsword just in case.
Good evening, big fellow.
Hello.
Are you happy to see me?
Unsure.
Well, I just noticed the big horns.
Can you not?
I need for you to roll me a charisma saving throw at disadvantage. Because you're drunk.
C-O-N, yeah? Or C-H-A?
CHA.
CHA.
Roll one more time.
So, something about the way that she said that sounded primal and sounded sickening to your ears. You feel your emotions well up everywhere. Your muscles tense, and the rest of your mind goes blank except with rage. Though you are not, you do not feel the sense of violence. You just feel the most innate, primal viciousness encompass your body.
Can I draw my longsword and get in a like a protective stance?
You notice that the moment that you do, you turn around to the rest of your friends.
Oh, God.
As she looks over, she gets just behind your back, goes right onto one of your arms, grabs it, and says, "Ooh, these muscles, so big, so defending."
Do you want to leave you two alone for a bit?
Oh,
I don't believe we should.
Asking for ask for help from teammates.
no. You'll be fine, I promise.
Begging for help.
I'm not going to do a thing to you.
Mm.
I can't say anything to anyone else.
Walk out the room.
You can't move.
Damn.
I have a bit of a problem, you all. See, I really like it here. But I can't stay. There's those damn crystals. See, I want to go home. But something's keeping me here. Go take care of that for me, won't you? My big, strong defender. As she pinches your cheeks and taps you on the shoulders, gives you a tap on the butt, and as that happens, you instantly take off in a sprint in a direct line. Elwyn and the Displacer Beast, I need dexterity saving throws from you.
Why'd you have to be in the way?
Elwyn, you dive out of the way just in time. The displacer beast gets knocked flat and knocked backwards, taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Taff, you scream running. And you find yourself blasting through the doors until you reach the center of the staircase. And as that happens, what you do not know is that Oriana pushes herself past the skeleton. As that happens, it explodes the moment she comes even close to touching it. The daylight spell above her head turns from a very bright white to a jet black, although the daylight remains. May everybody just relax. Just for a second. He's stopping. But just for a second. I have a problem. It's upstairs. Take care of my problem. Do it for me. Or for your friend. I truly don't care. Just get it done. Goodbye.
Is that where
If we
Iophan is?
As that happens, you see that she just disappears in a puff.
Well, that was something I wasn't expecting today.
welcome to the caravan.
What do we want to do?
We should probably go and track down our raging bull friend. And then
Well,
head
I can clearly
upstairs.
see where he went off to, because he just left like a trail of crap in his wake. Taff, as that happens, your domination ends.
I scream help to see if anyone can hear me.
As
I
that
run after
happens,
him.
you start hearing coming from upstairs as well.
It's a silent
Sorry.
scream that.
Yeah, nothing came through your mic.
Yeah.
Decide to. Okay.
There.
Start trying to investigate upstairs.
Are you feeling quite all right, Taff?
Are you
Let's see.
okay?
Seem to be some powerful magic.
Nah, man, I ran into a wall. Got absolutely
I'm going
blasted.
to step fairly closer just to try to detect any magic beyond the door leading upstairs.
You can detect a lot of magic in the room directly above the stairs.
I don't like what I'm feeling above.
Move
to the
up to
north.
her left to provide help.
Okay.
Let's proceed with caution.
Is this everybody's position?
Yes.
Yeah.
Owen, are you moving or are you staying there?
Ah, crap. Okay. One sec. I'm just copying and selecting all the tokens because I'm going to be moving you up to the next floor.
Oh, there's 2 taps.
Yep, please
That's
place
scary.
please place yourself where you were. I didn't place you in the
Um,
perfect position.
Am I meant to see the person who corrupted me?
Yep.
Okay. Just thought
You
I'd check.
clearly
supposed to
know
be
where
seeing
she
you.
is, as you can see the dark swirl that is around, and it's in all of your all's vision.
Okay. Well, there appear to be a few doors we can go through.
There are many doors. You notice that there is a strong magic to the one to the north.
Shall we bite the proverbial bullet and go north?
I would say go to the one to the right, just by the staircase, like at the top.
Okay.
So I don't want to be corrupted again.
Caro, I see that you sent me a message. I'm going in there now. Okay. You all came up. You all can hear the sound of scratching, which sounds like somebody writing something very furiously to the north. You can feel a very unnerving presence. You can see that darkened swirl. Look at baby. Deviled eggs? Yes! Sorry, that was not a part of the game. My wife just made me deviled eggs.
Yay!
Imagine just hearing deviled eggs come through the door.
Deviled eggs, yes! Fireball. As you're listening to that, you're looking towards your left, so the west side. You're seeing that same dark presence that had corrupted the daylight spell before, and it's to your left.
Do you got Mirash and Elwin, and do you guys agree? Go to the door in front of me. See what to do there first.
Sure.
Clear room by room.
Why not?
All right.
Should we send the skeleton first? Just in case.
Always. Unless you're feeling-
Knees.
Don't particularly want to run into a wall again.
That skeleton will open the door.
As he pushes the door open, inside, you all see a very similar gaunt, thin man holding what appears to be a small scroll, his eyes red from tears.
Should we send the skeleton in to try and get it?
That.
He currently does not see you. He seems enveloped in his sadness, looking into a fire. Two chairs are lining the area. One of them looks well worn, well sat in. The other one looks very fresh, very clean. And drapes over the back is a nightgown.
I'm gonna call out to the person. Hello.
Very slowly, he turns around. And he looks back at you. As he looks back, he's... continues to weep.
Are you all right, sir? Can we help you with something?
I can't tell if Kara was telling me he's doing something, or if Kara was making a joke that everybody else is doing something. You are doing something.
Oh, God.
Well, do something. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Dang it, Carol.
Oh, wrong one.
Oops, I forgot to click my token.
Totally fine. Caro, as you're doing what you're doing, and I know you're going to be doing it, go ahead and roll initiative. You still get the ambush round.
I can't find initiative.
It's the small little bubble in the middle.
Next to armor
Oh,
class.
yeah. Got it. There you go.
Okay, give me a moment. Marisha have 4.1 twice.
Yep. Test rolls.
Okay. Okay, I have. Let me see. I have Onebera and Maresh, but that's it. Halvis, did you
I
roll?
rolled mine.
Okay,
I rolled a 5. I forgot to click my token.
no worries.
I rolled mine, but it says you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Yep, you just have to select your token first, and then it gets sent. But don't worry about that. That happens all the time. So,
It says
Taff,
I rolled
what
a
did
21,
21? Okay. Halvis, what'd you roll?
and then advantage.
5.
Okay. Elwin, what did you roll?
23.
Nice. Wow, there's a lot of high rolls here.
21 and 23. All the monsters have freaking ridiculously high.
Yeah, really high. Okay, I'm just going to go with how it organized itself, except for Elwin. Elwin is going to go beyond any of those who do 23. Players will always get the benefit of the doubt. Please do me a favor. Carol, when it turns to a player's turn, click on the token and make sure that you click nameplate next to their names, because I see that they come up. They're just not listed. One of them is named No, which is great. Okay, Elwin, Taff, Halvis,
Yep.
Maresh, Onebera. All right, looks like everybody is listed here. Okay, the 3 creatures that come out: Biter, Bracco, and Noms all have an opportunity to attack. I'll do it for you. Don't worry about it. So, Biter, who are you going to be attacking? Maresh.
I knew it. I knew it.
You gotta stop taunting them, man. They all keep coming after you.
I have not taunted Carol today.
Today is the key word. Does 13 hit your armor class?
Yeah, today.
No, it does not.
Okay. That is a miss. Bracco only has a line on one person. The skeleton, the gilded skeleton. Or sorry, the skeleton with their legs angled backwards. 22 to hit. 6
hits.
piercing, 8 necrotic. Okay, and the other one unfortunately does not have the ability. Caro, the rest of your kobolds should have full turns, so you could potentially send them if you want. Because this is an ambush. Okay. Which one is Ko going to attack? If they can. Oh, they're all going like 55 feet. Probably none of them can attack, which is fine. All right, you are now surrounded by vampire kobolds.
Ooh.
It is now No's turn. No may go. Then Bracco. Elwin, you're the next PC on deck. Get ready. 16 to hit your skeleton.
Which skeleton was it? Sorry, I missed it. It hits, but which one was it?
Please ping it, Caro. The south one.
Okay.
The one with the knees bent backwards takes 6 points of piercing and 8 points of necrotic if it can. I'm not sure if they can take necrotic damage or not. I'm assuming they can.
Yes, they can.
Okay, no attacks the one to the south. For 16 to hit, 5 points of piercing, 4 points of necrotic.
Said 6 points of piercing.
5 points of piercings, 4 points of necrotic for the one that No is next to the left-hand side. To the right-hand side, Bracco hit the one that has its legs backwards. 6 points of piercing,
Yep.
8 points of necrotic.
Okay.
Okay. Bracco, it is now your turn. It's going to attack the legs pointing backward. With advantage. Because of pack tactics. Thank you very much. Both of them natural 20s, which is awesome. 11 points of piercing and 12 points of necrotic.
That one is gone.
You just see these things with bloody, bony teeth biting through your friends. Noms doesn't move up just yet, so you just hold on now. Elwyn, it is now your turn.
Okay, I jump up in the air and shoot an arrow at No.
Okay.
Sick.
Because you are... damn it, Carol. Because you are a ranger of above 5th level, a ranger above 5th level, you have 2 attacks. So you can attack twice. Remember to click the symbol next to your equipped weapon. It should look like a bow and arrow, or it should look like 2 crossed swords. One of those 2. You'll find that in your actions page.
Oh, actions. Okay. I will... Damage?
Not damage. You want to roll the hit. So if you click the symbol, that's going to roll both to attack and to roll another, and that's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Good lord, you guys.
And on my,
Carol, yes.
like, descent, can I throw a dagger at Toe?
You would need to fire another longbow shot. Only
Okay,
because...
I can do that.
Yeah. 21 does hit. Alright, 7 points of piercing damage and 11 points of piercing damage.
The infused strike from Minde.
What does that do?
When another creature within 30 feet of the Drake that it can see hits with a weapon attack, the Drake infuses the strike with its essence, which is acid damage, to deal an extra 1d6.
For every hit or just once?
It says the strike.
Copy and paste that to the VTT for me. The Drake infuses the strike with its essence, causing the damage. Is that under reactions? Or is that features?
Yes. Under reactions.
Okay, so Minde no longer has any more reactions at this turn.
Got it.
And that's just 1d6. Okay, so an extra 1 point of acid damage. Nice. Okay, Elwyn, that's your action. Do you want to use a bonus action? So it's just commanding your Displacer Beast? Or casting a spell?
Yes, can my Displacer Beast do a multi-attack?
Yes, it can. It attacks with its tentacles. It uses 2 attacks. You'll notice that the tentacles, the word tentacles is in a red box. Click that red box twice. There you go. That's 2 tentacle attacks. I'm assuming that you're attacking No.
Yes.
Okay, I'll need to move the Displacer Beast next to it, just so it always has to be touching. That's the threatened square. So that's that. 19 to hit and 17 to hit. Those both hit, I think. Yes, they do. 10 17 total points of damage.
Very, very nice.
Mm-hmm. No is barely hanging on. All right, Elwyn, that is your turn. Do you want to move?
As in, no, I do not. Not no, as in the creature.
Gotcha. Toe, you're up. If you want to pass your turn, you can always just ping the token twice. Gerald goes next, then Noms, then Biter. Can Toe climb? Probably. I'll say he could shimmy. Oh, 20 foot of climb speed? Then yes, you can. Okay, you're going to jump over and fight along the railing with the Displacer Beast. Or the skeleton. Okay.
A very cool move.
Going after the skeleton. Okay, roll me 2 attacks. Or attacks at advantage, that's right. Just a bite. 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
6 points of piercing, 6 points of necrotic. Gerald. All of these are funny except Gerald, and because of that, Gerald is now funny. All right, Gerald is going to get into melee with Minde. 23 to hit. 9 points of damage, 5 piercing, 4 necrotic.
Mende is 14 plus 4, so 18.
Right, this is 23.
Okay,
23 to hit. So it takes 5 points of piercing and 4 points of necrotic damage.
got it.
Noms.
Who was that?
He needs to copy Pasta Bite Does Things? Oh, your hit point maximum is reduced by the necrotic. Okay. So Minde's health is reduced by 4. You guys got to be on top of that. I left that to you. So if there's any other abilities or any other resistances that they have, you have to bring that up. But other than that, from now on, whenever they attack with any necrotic damage will reduce your maximum HP. Except for Halvis, because he's a necromancer. Noms! Jumps over and bites at Minde. This is not at advantage, because you do not have pack tactics for this. I think you have to be next to one of your allies for pack tactics, correct? Or does an ally just have to be next to the creature? One of the vampire allies is within 5 feet of the creature, and the ally is incapacitated. All right, this is at advantage. Does a 15 does not hit Minde, so Minde avoids this attack. Biter. Where's Biter? Biter's
Just below me.
In front of Onebera.
Oh. Hello, Biter.
Of course.
Going after Onebera. Does a 20 hit your armor class?
20 just hits.
Okay. 5 points of piercing, 6 points of necrotic. The necrotic damage reduces your maximum HP by 6.
How much again? Sorry.
5 points of piercing, 6 points of necrotic damage. Your maximum HP is reduced by 6. Taff, it is now your turn.
So what I want to do, I want to cut Bracco's head off.
May I make a suggestion before you do so?
Sure.
You rage.
I'll rage then.
So if you rage, your attacks get an extra bonus to hit and to damage. And also, any
Okay.
attacks done to you are half the damage.
How do I rage?
You pretty much just tell me. And then we'll add 3
Okay,
to anything that you do. Or add 2. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
I go Gur.
You do so.
I wanna cut Bracco's head off with my longsword.
Okay. Carol, you should be able to adjust the HP of each creature now that you have control. All right, which one are you trying to attack? Taff?
Can I tag it or
Sure. Hold down your left click.
that one?
Bracco. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Pick the weapon that you're going to attack with, and then remember, go to the Actions tab and click the symbol.
That one.
25 to hit. Definitely hits. I'm guessing you're going two-handed with this, so that's 14 points of damage.
Plus I'm Gur-ing.
Right, that's 12 plus 2.
Yep.
Okay, you get another attack.
Okay. Same weapon, yeah?
Yes.
Question is, did I kill Bracco?
You did not, so you
Not
injured them.
Okay, I'm gonna attack Bracco again.
Okay. 22 does hit. 10 points of slashing damage this time. Okay, he's looking really bloody. Which, when I say that, it means they're beneath half health.
Damn, I wanted to cut his head off.
Sorry, didn't get there. You hack strongly twice, but each time his skin is just a little thick, and he dodges out of the way enough so that he's not grievously injured.
Damn.
All right, Taff, the only way for you to move is by moving into the room with the Iophanis. You could also stay
Yeah,
put.
I move in.
Okay.
I kind of walk through the wall, apparently.
You can sort of squeeze through Bracco. Oh,
Okay.
crap, there is a wall there. Nope, never mind. You can't move.
Damn.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's in front of the door.
He's in front of the door. All right, Onebera, you are in melee with 2 of them. Biter and Bracco.
Going to go after Biter.
Okay.
With the Acid Edge short sword. 2 hits.
Okay.
Another natural 20.
Einra, it was a bot. No longer. Nice, a natural 20 in with that, so 16 does hit. 6 points of piercing, 4 points of acid, that's 10. And the natural 20 is 14 plus 6, that's 20 points of damage. Nice. He's looking very, very bad. Okay.
Okay.
Onebera, you could, if you had a dagger, you could potentially use an offhanded attack to attack him. 2-weapon fighting. Or you could do something else with your bonus action.
My bonus action is to command Minday to go ahead and take their turn
Okay.
to make an attack also on Biter.
Okay, gotcha.
Can I suggest we focus on
Natural
one
20.
at a time?
Oh, it's the natural 20 plus the 4 proficiency bonus, so that's 27 to
There's
hit.
so many natural 20s tonight. What is up with this?
It's
Okay.
the luck of the new players. They've
Roll.
brought us good luck.
There you go.
Can I
Well,
suggest we focus on one person at a time? Try and take them out one by one, if we're close enough.
Okay, can I please get the damage roll from Minday?
Okay, so that's roll the dice and then double the dice, right?
Mhm.
Roll it once, but then double it. So,
Yeah, so
6
6.
plus 4 is 11? 10. Sorry, 10 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
She is just going. She sees that he's hurting, and just Mende just goes.
As the acid
And
coats all over Biter, you watch as the bones beneath the flesh begin to melt away. And you watch as part of its body starts to turn into this soupy ash like mud.
I am not moving. I'm staying put.
It's now Ko's turn. Three kobolds in a trench coat, really? Nice. Going after that same defender. Another natural.
Oh my goodness.
Really? Okay. 12 points of piercing and 12 points of necrotic. 24 points total.
That's the skeleton on the south side, right?
Skeleton on the south side.
He's
Okay.
gone.
He's gone. Ko, are you going to move?
These skeletons are serving very well as damage
Ko is
sponges.
staying up. Taco. It's now Taco's turn. Well, Ko is going to move, but it's not going to leave threatened squares. Taco has an option. So, want to get over the corpse of its buddy. And who is he going to attack?
Of
Onebera.
course.
Not a natural 20 this time. This time it's 12.
Does not hit.
Okay, this time it goes away. And you see these gnashing teeth going everywhere except over you. Halvis, it's now your turn.
All right. Bonus action, I am going to cast Spirit Shroud. And that will end up becoming radiant damage.
Okay.
And for my action, I will cast Sacred Flame on Noms.
Okay, Noms, I need a dexterity saving throw. Or just dexterity, whichever you got. Nom, 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 nom. 21. No damage. Okay, that's bonus action and action. Movement?
I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. Maresh, it's now your turn.
All right. We are going to be attacking Braco with a 3rd level magic missile barrage.
Okay. Braco with magic missile. That's 5 bolts? 5 bolts.
Yep.
4, 7, 9, 11, 14 points of damage. So ungodly close. But
Unfortunate.
It did not kill him. Braco is
All right,
barely hanging on.
All right. In that case, we're going to activate Meta Magic Quicken Spell and turn Magic Missile into a bonus action and cast it again.
So, this was brought up to my attention. You can't actually cast it again, but you can quicken a cantrip that was once an action. You can still only cast 1 leveled spell per turn.
Oh, dang.
But you can potentially
Okay,
like
then.
quicken a firebolt or something like that.
Then I'll quicken. Yeah, I think I'll quicken Firebolt. Overall damage is more.
All right, firebolt.
And
it is.
this will also be towards Braco.
All right, 17 will hit for 12 points of fire damage. How do you want to do this?
Just a nice little flaming hole right through his chest.
As you send that firebolt straight through his chest, you watch as all the rest of his flesh erupts in a slurry of flame and ash as his entire body combusts, leaves behind a smoldering pile. All right, are you going to move?
Nope.
All right. No! What you going to do? I mean, I never realized how necromancers, like, just carrying around a small army of damage absorbers was so useful. No's just going to go for it. He's going to take an attack of opportunity from the skeleton, and he's going to race forward. Going for Halvis. So attack of opportunity from the skeleton, if you wish. 17 to hit? No?
Does Displacer get an opportunity as well?
He's still within melee.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
their corners are touching.
No fails, and as the skeleton passes by No, slashes him down the back. Caro, did you forget anything before I make this announcement? Think hard. Did you forget anything? He's typing right now. I just want to make sure that it's fair. Okay. Got it. No takes the cut. Blah!
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't see the roll, I know, because it was a monster roll. He used his skeleton to attack you. Yeah. Derp derp. No
I love
problems.
derp.
No dies before he's even able to make that attack. Bracco.
Is dead.
Is Bracco dead? Bracco is dead.
Yes. Bracco is dead.
Elwyn, it is now your turn. You are not in melee, so you can make ranged attacks normally.
Okay. I will shoot twice at Toe.
Okay.
Fire him off.
Oh,
Ugh.
those are not
Aw.
great. So both of them are going to miss. If you wish,
I give her my inspiration to re-roll the critical miss, the 9.
Okay. So now you can re-roll that, and we simply just take take the next roll. So go ahead and roll me another attack, just one. 24 definitely
Hey.
hits.
Do
5 points of piercing damage with your longbow. Nice. An arrow sticks out of his chest. Okay. You have a bonus action.
yes, my Displacer Beast will also attack Toe.
Okay. So remember, click tentacle twice. Okay, 17 and 15. They both hit. 14 points of damage and 9 points of damage, equaling 23 points of damage? 23 points of damage. Nice. This thing is looking really, really rough, which means it is below 25% of its health.
Nice.
Okay, Elwyn, that's your action and bonus action. Do you want to move?
No, I will.
Look at that. Toe, it's now your turn. Toe flanks around the Displacer Beast, going towards Halvis. He's going to try to grapple you, Halvis. I need a contested strength strength check from Toe, and an athletics or acrobatics check from you, Halvis. Garo, don't give it away.
Acrobatic.
Okay. You easily get out of this undead creature's grasp. All right, Toe, that was your action. Gerald, it's now your turn. That's such a hilarious name. Like all these death-defying, ridiculous kobold names, and Gerald.
Good old Gerald.
Gerald's gonna swing along the rafters and still go after Halvis. 19 to hit.
I use my reaction to cast shield.
Okay, bringing your AC to what?
Let's see, that's 5 plus 22.
22.
Nice.
Good lord. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, Gerald tries to bite, but that shield stops them flat. Nom's turn. Nom's just going to try to grapple Halvis. I need an athletics or acrobatics check from you, Halvis. You are grappled. You cannot move without dragging Noms, and all attacks that Noms... Oh, Noms is going to try to drag you.
Oh.
No.
Bye, Halvis.
No. You're getting drugged downstairs.
Monday get an opportunity attack.
Mende does.
Whew.
Another natural 20. Wow. Okay.
10 more points of damage against Noms.
Okay, 10 points of damage. Woo, boy.
That's acid damage.
Yes, it is. Okay, that's Noms' turn. Biter. Is Biter dead?
Biter's dead.
Biter's dead. Taco's alive. Right. Biter out of there. Taff, it's now your turn.
Okay. I want to attack Taco if it works with a unarmed strike.
Okay, you try and punch it, and unfortunately you miss.
Okay.
Second attack.
Same thing, yeah? Or
Sure. Second attack.
do I have to use the same one, or can I use a different one?
What do you mean?
Like, can I, because that was an unarmed strike, can I pull a weapon and attack him, or no?
What's the weapon?
Dagger.
Yeah, that's fine. A 13, unfortunately, is not going to cut it.
Okay.
So those two are going to miss.
Aren't I still raging, though?
You're still raging, yeah. Things are attacking you, and you're trying to hit. You're trying to hit. So
Okay.
it's still working. You're just missing.
Do I have the ability to move, or no?
No, you still do not. You could potentially
Rocket
move through your friends to over here, but Taco and so Taco will take an attack of opportunity against you.
I decided to move.
I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Cthulhu fan just told me something that is 100% true. What is your current strength score?
20? I think.
20?
I don't know. On the top bar it says 20, and then on Sleep it says +5.
Yeah, it's a 20 then.
No,
Yeah,
he has the belt of frost giant strength.
He doesn't have it attuned. It should be 25.
Okay. So go to your equipment page for me, please. So click on equipment.
Inventory.
Inventory.
Inventory. Okay, yeah.
Scroll all the way down.
Yeah.
Do you see attunements?
Yes.
One of them should be the weapons you can attune to. I need for you to click on all of those.
I've got Belt of the Frost Giants and like items requiring attunement, Belt of Frost Giant and Longsword.
Do both of those.
Right, make both of those like red.
Yep.
Okay, they should both appear.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what is your strength score now?
23. And then it's just +6 underneath.
plus 6. So, what is your proficiency bonus? So it should be a plus 3, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's 6 plus 3, which gives you a plus 9 straight up.
Okay.
But you're raging, which gives you an extra 2 to hit, and an extra 2 for damage. So therefore, your unarmed strike would have hit with a 15.
Okay.
You would do 7 points of damage as you just punch it super hard.
Yep.
And the dagger would also do damage. So the dagger would do 7 points of damage. Or no, 9 points of damage. I'm sorry. That's 9 and 9. So
Okay. So shall I move back to where I was, or?
yeah, go ahead and move back to where you were. It's no problem. Technology is the hardest part of D&D.
Yeah, I just clicking random buttons. To be fair.
Thanks for the assist, Cthulhu.
Yeah, do me a favor, Cthulhu. In your character sheet, you may add one of your characters to have inspiration for you helping out. Thank you very much for keeping me honest. So, Taff.
Yeah.
Let's. If I remember right, you're a tavern brawler, right?
I'm a Minotaur and a Barbarian.
Did you take the tavern brawler feat?
I have no idea.
Then I don't think you did. All right,
N-
now-
I can't
Next to the inventory, you'll see features and traits.
Okay.
There's an option to select feats to see what feats you took.
Because if that's the case, you
Athlete.
get an. Okay, so you didn't take it. Not a problem, and we'll move on from here. So those 2 attacks have happened,
Yep.
and they both land.
Okay.
You're still gonna try to move.
Oh yeah, I want to move here.
All right, Taco will get the attack of opportunity against you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Biz Cthulhu said he wants to flip his card.
All right.
That's what he said in chat.
Okay. Cthulhu, pick a player.
Oh god. Oh, now he said
now
he's
he
joking.
said, yeah. Now he said he's joking.
Well, I've already seen this card, so I guess it's free.
Pick.
Cthulhu, pick a player. Okay. Taff, that is your turn, then, correct?
Yeah. As far as I know, yeah. I'm just gonna agree.
Okay. Taco,
He
I need
chose
that attack of
Taff.
I need that attack of opportunity, please.
He chose Taff.
Have one.
Taff, please
Yes.
roll me a d20. Are you going to roll higher or lower than me?
I'm gonna go lower this time.
Before you roll,
Yep.
I'm going to give you an option.
Okay.
Halvis goes to 1 hit point. And every single attack that you make does 30 points of damage for the rest of the game. So for the rest of this session, every attack you make does 30 points of damage, but Halvis goes to 1 HP.
I'll go for higher then.
Do you think I'm going to be right? Or do you
I
think that
don't-
you're
I
going
don't-
to be right, or do you think that I am going to win this?
I have no idea. It's 23 in the morning. I have no idea.
How about this? You will go down to 1 HP
Sure.
if you fail.
Okay.
All right, and you say you are going to roll higher than me.
Hopefully. Touch wood.
Let's see.
Roll the 9.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Guess
Taff,
I go
you-
to 1 HP then.
You drop to 1 HP. The Hanged
Aye.
Man. There's no good answer for this.
Can I use a potion of healing to heal myself back up?
It's your bonus action. You absolutely can. You haven't used it yet.
Banging. Don't know how to do it though.
One potion of healing, or just a regular or a greater?
I don't know. I just clicked because of the little lunchbox thing I had. I was able to click 5 of them.
2d4 plus 2. So roll 2d4 and we'll just add 2 on our heads. While you do that, Onebera, it's now your turn.
I'm going to attack Taco with the short sword.
Okay. Acid Edge short sword. 11 is going to miss, but the 18 is going to hit for 12 points of damage.
Okay.
He's barely hanging on.
And
Action
Action surge?
Action
Okay.
surge. I can't talk today.
Action surge. Okay, 2 more attacks. 25 does hit. 12 does not. Okay, the 25 lands hard. How do you want to do this?
Just slice Taco in half.
You absolutely
With
do,
the
and as that
acids.
happens, it just turns into the slurry of ash and acid. All right, Onebera, do you want to move? You're no longer in threatened melee.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and move to the corner that Taft just left.
Gotcha.
And bonus action. Midday against Gerald.
Okay. Roll an attack. Ko's on deck, followed by Halvis, then Maresh. 10 is
Hit.
not going to
14.
hit, unfortunately.
14.
14?
It would be, yeah, it
14's
would be
just
14
enough.
because it's +4.
14 is just enough. Okay. 2.
Plus 2
4,
plus
that's
4 is 6.
Nice. 6 points of damage. Okay. Onebera, that is your turn. Ko. It's now Ko's turn.
oh,
You heal 6 points, Taff, so you're at 7 hit points.
So I put my HP up to 7, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I had 64. That's depressing.
I am biz.
that's what happens when you play with fate.
Yeah, Touchwood don't work.
Your friends can help you.
And no one offered.
Yes, I said that like 8 times, man. I needed Taco's attack. It's okay. Totally fine.
Aha! I'm still alive.
I have to pass it. I have to pass that up, unfortunately. Okay, so Ko is going to run in. It's going to go after Taff.
Oh no, leave me alone. Someone help me.
Oh, is that an attack
Wait.
from the skeleton?
Don't I have my card thing still?
Potentially, but you need to see what it rolls first.
So I gotta wait. I'm guessing I have to wait
It,
for my
Yeah,
it
turn.
wait.
may miss. Does a 15 hit your armor class?
I don't know.
Look in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, just below your hit points. You're going to see armor class, AC. What is that number?
18.
1-8. Does not
Yeah.
hit. Ko cannot get through that thick armor. Thick with 18 Cs. All right.
Thank goodness he got that armor.
Halvis, you are
Yeah.
grappled by Noms. It is but your turn. It is your turn. Sorry. Halvis. Halvis.
Are you muted, buddy?
yep.
Halvis.
I'm here. I'm here. I forgot I sneezed, so I muted myself.
Thank you.
Mr. Noms, have a nice, healthy dose of some level 6 burning hands.
Oh, Jesus. Noms, dexterity saving throw, please.
Burn, baby, burn, baby.
It does
Just
save,
go
so it's
in
going to take half of that. So it's going to take 17 points of fire damage. Ouch! Okay, it's looking really rough.
Oh, and I still have my concentration, so he takes a d8 of radiant damage too.
Okay, so 6 points of radiant damage as well.
And he cannot heal.
No, he cannot.
And I believe he loses 10 feet of movement as well.
That is true. So we can only drag you 10 feet. Are you going to try to drag it?
No. I have my Spirit Shroud armor stuff up, Kara.
Yeah, Spirit Shroud.
Bonus action, my zombies are gonna zombie stomp Ko. And
Okay.
the skeleton's gonna get in on that action.
Okay, Ko is surrounded, so you can go ahead and make these attacks at advantage.
So zombie 1, zombie 2,
20 hits, 16 hits,
and a short sword from the skeleton, which, yeah,
8 misses. Okay, so 8 points of damage on a Ko. He's looking real rough.
and that'll end my turn.
Maresh, it's now your turn.
Okay. Can I attack Noms without hitting Halvis?
Potentially. What are you planning on using? If the answer is
Magic.
fireball, then no.
No. Magic missile. Tried and true.
Yeah, you can absolutely hit. It just hits. So what level do you want to cast it at?
We're gonna do another third level.
Okay, 5 bolts.
1.
4, 9, 4, 9, 11, 16, 19 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
I'll scream out in a rage, "Let go of my friend!" And
As it happens-
shoot them all.
As you watch his burning and radiant now body just blast into different smoky pieces as they all disintegrate into ash. Okay, Maresh, you gonna move?
No, but bonus action, I will use Quicken Spell once again to throw a firebolt at... Which one is this? Ko.
T-O-E or K-O?
K-O.
Gotcha. Roll that attack. That was just the damage.
Oop. What's it?
26 does hit. 18. Another one. And completely disintegrates. All right, Maresh, 2 kills, 1 turn.
Nice.
And I will stay put.
Okay, Elwyn, it's now your turn. Toe and Gerald are the only 2 remaining.
Alright, well, I will attack Toe twice with my longbow. Shoot, twice.
Wow. Okay, both of those are going to hit. 7 points and 10 points for 17 total points of damage.
Alright, what
Yep,
does that
looking
leave
pretty
Toe
bloody.
at?
Bonus action?
Yes, I will use my Displacer Beast.
Okay, remember, hit the tentacle attack twice. Both of those are going to hit. 8 points of damage and 11 points of damage for 19 points of damage total. It is barely hanging on.
That's probably the
Everybody
noise
okay?
I made.
Sorry, burp.
Sure, just
tried-
as long as everyone
tried-
survived that sound.
I tried not to let it out and I inhaled it instead.
Oh no!
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
It sounded
Elwyn.
like you were really upset about Toe.
Gotcha. Okay, Elwyn, that is your action and bonus action. Do you want to move?
No, I'm good right now. Thank you.
Gotcha. It's now Toe's turn. What's Toe gonna do? Go after the weakest one. Taff.
Hello.
Listen, an 18 hits your armor class, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You take 8 points of piercing damage and 4 points of necrotic damage.
I think I'm dead.
You're down
Well,
and bleeding out, but you're not dead. You take 4
So what
points
do
of necrotic damage, and your maximum hit points reduced by 4.
So what do I put my HP to? 'Cause I'm
0.
at 7. Bollocks.
Now comes the dramatic part.
Do you know what, Kiro? Don't like you right now.
Especially since this is his first game.
In it? Be nice.
We have a bit of a precedent of new characters dying in their first game.
This is
Yes.
why. This is why I was
Especially
glad
if
that they
Caro-
sent this one. Like, you just have these are all CR3 creatures. This should be totally fine, but you had somebody throw out a card that I couldn't. That somebody had to be like dangerously close to death over.
Liz, I've got a question. Even though I'm down and out, can I use not down and out, but like because I'm down and bleeding, can I still use my 3 heal potions, like all in a one-up?
No, but somebody else
No.
can use them on you and then just bring you right up.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you're basically unconscious.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, you're
bleeding out right
unconscious.
now. Somebody else has to save you, or you have to roll enough successful death saving throws to get yourself up.
Okay.
Did you just call him a twat?
Yes.
Oh, guys
Oh,
are.
I love this game.
Thank
I
you,
just did
Helvis.
I did a healing yodel for Taff.
Okay.
Hey,
So he redeems a trouble bubble reward for Taff, giving you 1 point of healing, Taff. That brings you back up. You are now conscious. You have 1 point of healing,
HP.
of HP.
Can I move? I don't like it here.
Well, it's not your turn.
Oh.
Okay, and now it's Geralt's turn.
Oh. Stop being a twitch.
It's 25 to hit, so this one's going to
Ooh.
hit. It's going to do 7 points of piercing damage and 6 points of necrotic damage.
Am I bleeding out again?
You're bleeding out again. Your
Fuck.
six points of necrotic takes you down, your maximum, down by 6.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Your maximum hit points are reduced by 6. It's
Okay,
part
hang
of
on.
it's
I'm
part
gonna
of the draining bite.
I'm putting my C failure. Banging. My HP's now down to 0.
Sorry, bud.
It's a good thing you got that heal, otherwise you'd have a death saving throw failed already.
Yes.
2. You'd have 2.
Oh, 2.
Okay, Taff.
I'm
Oh
dead.
shit. No, you're not dead yet. Horacenio just unleashed the archers, so give me just a moment.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Arsenio.
16,
Magic
and
archers.
It hits all the enemies and only the enemies, so they're all going to take 2 points of damage. But only
Magic
the enemies.
archers shooting through the roof again.
How dare!
Okay, Taff, I need for you to roll me a single d20. If it's 10 or above, you succeed. If it's 9 or below, you have a failure. You get
Does that mean
3
I'm dead,
chances. No, you get 3 chances. 15. You have 1 success. In your death saving throws, put 1 dot in success. Onebera, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna shoot with my longbow at Gerald.
Okay. 12 will miss, but 28 will hit for 5 points of piercing.
Oh, hi, Gerald.
His healthcare.
I'm gonna do another action surge.
You can only do 1.
Really? Okay. Oh yeah, once per long rest. My bad. I apologize. Bonus action. It will be Mende. And her reaction also against my bow attacks.
Okay, roll me a d6. Two extra points.
It is.
Okay, that is your action. No movement, no bonus action, and Mende's reaction.
And well, her reaction is to my action.
Correct.
That's the infused. But does she still have? Because I'm telling her to do her bite attack as my bonus action.
Yeah, that's all. That's all fine.
Okay, so she still needs to do her bite attack.
Yep, go for it.
Okay.
All right. 5 won't. So
or
that's,
9.
That's not gonna.
Yeah,
hit,
9 won't
unfortunately.
hit it either. Okay.
Are you gonna move?
No, I'm staying put.
Halvis, you're up.
Quick question.
Yes.
15-foot cone. How does the cone work?
From the front of your character token is the first square. Then it extends 2 squares past that. So let me show you. So it would be da 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 da, like that. Make sense?
Yes. So I'm going to back up. So if I back up 1 square, would I still catch the displacer beast?
Yes.
Okay, I'll back up 1 square and move over 1 square.
Okay. You would technically just be hitting Toe and Gerald if you head up. Toe has some cover, so he will have a bonus to his dexterity save. Okay.
Level.
Toe, Gerald, dexterity saving throws, please. This one's for Toe. Toe is going to save. Gerald will not. So Gerald's going to take 23 points of fire damage. He is barely hanging on. And Toe takes half of that, which is 11. You watch as he lights and ignites on fire, and again, he's gone.
That sound effect, though.
Can I have my zombie take a potion off of Taft and stuff it down his throat?
Sure.
All right, the zombie will grab one of Taft's zombie potions and force feed it to him.
There you go. There's the sound
Okay.
effects.
2d4 plus 2. Maresh, go ahead and run your thing. It is now your turn, Maresh.
Yeah,
Oh.
you get 3 healing. Or 5 healing.
5 points of healing.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. I need to figure out how to do this again.
You're back up.
Healing.
Maresh?
Where to go?
All right. We are going to be using a 3rd level Cloud of Daggers
Okay.
on Gerald.
As you dice him up into 1,000 tiny little pieces, you watch as the rest of his body simply and splatters. And as that happens,
Nice.
you just hear in the other room, Laura, I miss you so much. My Laura. Laura. As you watch a darkness start to swell beneath Iophanis. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Great job. One person nearly bit it because of a card, but that's really, really good. Great job, Caro. Great job, Nub Muffins.
Still alive.
Okay, great job, Caro and Nubs. You all did a phenomenal job tonight. Good work. So thank you very, very much to Black Irish 19, to the Goddess Ainra, to Taff, Rose Kai Kai, and Lord Geyser 21. Did you all have fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of fun. I got to use my strategy this time, unlike last week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got work in the morning.
Oh, dude, what? Okay. Well, we hope that we see you again, but if not, we get it. Especially
No,
if you're
yeah,
not working.
maybe.
All right. Well, we're
Probably,
glad that you
to
were
be
able to. We're glad that you were able to join us, as we usually always do. We usually raid over to Critical Role once the session's complete. You all get 11,000 experience points. This was a little bit easier of a fight this time around, and that was because we had new players. And thank you guys very, very much for joining us and doing that. You all did a phenomenal job. You also got a lot of treasures too. So although these treasures have not been sold yet, the treasures that you have currently stolen from this, or sorry, pillaged from, there's no nice way to say that you just ganked it from this guy's house.
No.
Yeah.
But
You did.
you straight it up just ganked it from this guy's house. In total, that's going to be worth 5,500 gold if you find a place to sell it. Does anybody have any questions before we end?
Does my HP carry on to the next time I play, or do I restart?
Resets.
Hey. Good.
Those that got the necrotic damage, are we now permanently that low for the
No,
max hit points?
No,
okay,
it's just,
so it
it's
goes
just for the
back
fight.
to the.
I assume that one of you were going to try to mess with Iophanis or go into the other rooms and mess with other people, so I didn't say anything. But we have 3 seconds. Thank you all very much for playing, and thank you all. See you all soon. And that should have sent us over in the chat.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I
So-
missed the whole attack of opportunity because we were discussing our next game plan because we wanted Albus to taste some undead energy. Sorry, buddy.
No,
We were just like, whoever's close to the stairs is going to get BONE'd.
Yeah. Thanks for that one.
no worries.
Oh,
Like when I
no
said
worries.
it's like I need tacos, attack of opportunity. Tacos, attack of opportunity. Please, tacos, attack. And I was just like, okay. It's 'cause it's
And
not
I just got selected, and I got bullied.
well,
That's what happens when you tempt the fates. I mean, we had a guy with 2 missing death saves. Good old Mobius over there.
yeah.
We were
Bless
30 seconds into the session, and he was just like, "I'll flip my card." Okay, someone heal him.
That's the draft.
Yeah,
I didn't even use my. I realized I didn't even use my card that
You
whole
didn't?
time.
You can hold on to it for next time.
It carries over until your next time.
Okay.
You always get the chance to use it. Okay, well,
Tell you what, I was starting to get a major Maresh Remy vibe when I was getting drugged down the stairs.
that was good. That was good.
Oh, you're not the. Yeah, Incursion got almost got dragged into an instant soul separation room. That was gonna be fun.
Yeah.
That
Well,
was a while ago.
that was the easiest encounter of the 3 missions. So
I'm so sad.
you guys definitely
I'm kidding.
picked the right ones for the new players. So thank you very much for doing so.
Yeah, I
Thank
needed
goodness.
time.
So with that, everybody, I'm exhausted, and you guys have been great. I'm going to put this up on YouTube in 24 hours from now, so you all can watch this on the YouTube channel. It's also in the Discord. Every time that I have a YouTube episode, I put it up. I'm also going to be rerunning this episode tomorrow, so around about 5 p.m., so GMT minus 5, so 10 p.m. for you, Taff.
Yep.
Okay. All the best.
Biz, do I have one question real quick?
What's up?
Sorry. The original studded leather that Onebera had before I got my copper scale mail.
Mhm.
Can I donate that studded leather to the caravan?
Absolutely.
Okay. It is just a normal AC-12 studded leather.
Okay, can you please put a message to Horsenio for that? He's been taking incredible notes about
I will.
gifts and stuff.
I will.
Okay. How about the rest of you? You guys have a good time?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
realized under my racial traits, I had dark vision. I could see up to 60 feet in darkness, and I didn't say anything.
For the most part,
Yeah.
I let everybody see stuff. It's only rarely am I like, no, it's too dark down here.
I ran into a wall.
Kara, are you sure about what you just typed? I thought Biz said it was 11,000 experience total.
Oh, my bad. Was I was just
11.
calculating the.
Yeah, 11,000 experience total.
Yeah.
Got it.
How
My
do we
bad.
do we add that to our characters or just no?
You
Yeah, you
divide
add
that
it to
by
your
5
character.
and add it to your character.
If you look in Vanguard Tactics, I put how much each of us gets. Two,
Oh,
two,
yeah.
zero, zero.
Keenan,
Yeah.
I'll ask you tomorrow. Well, today.
Gotcha.
Okay, guys. I got to use the restroom like crazy, and then I got to go to bed. All the best to you. Wishing you all the best.
Bye,
And see you soon. Hopefully next week.
Bye, Biz.